Vegan Kaz watching Derek Serrano making Iggy muffins while waiting for Chip. Well, that's amazing. I don't know who that person is, but that sounds amazing. Jake is first, but so far nobody has said the number, so nobody's claiming the first to have said the number. We're here in front of the cheese store and we're gonna give it another go. I don't know how long we're gonna be staying, because I started late. I was on the fence whether I should do outreach or not. But then I was doing Discord outreach, and then I'm like, you know what? If I'm not taking a day off, at least I should do outreach where it has a lot more impact rather than just on Discord and stuff. Hey, Mr. Ben. Hello, Mr. Jason. How's everyone doing? Is everyone having a good day so far? Having a pretty good day. I shaved my head, by the way. I don't even know if you can notice with my head, with my head like this, but I shaved my head, everyone. I feel wind. The wind is blowing in all places because of the head shaving thing. Martin person. Hey, Vegan Kaz. There's a lot of people on the street today, so maybe we're going to be having some cool conversations. Then check where to do the camera stuff. I think somewhere here, maybe. I wish I had a person filming me sometimes. It'd make everything so much easier. Maybe here would be good. Yeah, maybe just move a little bit, like only the camera. So the video that I cut of me interviewing that vegan girl on 8th of March on International Women's Day, it's like blowing up on Instagram now, which is kind of cool. Being a feminist and vegan, so that must mean that there's a lot of people who are vegans and feminists. He shaved his head because he's vegan, obviously. Well, I actually wanted to make a video about how I'm not gonna have hair until all animals are free, but then who are we kidding? I don't have a lot of hair anyway, so it would have been like, you know, not really relevant. You're a pro with this shit, you don't need help filming. I'm pretty good with finding solutions, that's true. I'm a pretty good solutionitarian. Is solutionitarian a word? A solutionitarian. I find solutions, I'm a solutionitarian. Chip, at least non-vegans can't say we don't have any hair. Fair enough. Well, Martin, they can't say shit anymore because, I mean, I don't have any hair. Oh God, I hate these people with their cars on the sidewalk. I wish I had enough hair to shave. Yeah. Embrace the baldness. Yeah, that's what we're going for, embracing it. It takes some time to getting used to it for me specifically, because when I look in the mirror, I just go by la-di-da-di-da. Oh, that's me. I don't really go that much, but it would be funny if I went like that. Huh? Oh, shit. Who is this person? Who is this person in front of my mirror over there? You like your fluffy hair, Linda? Well, look, I'm not that lucky as to have fluffy or hair. You wanna have a conversation? Except it always leaves hair strands everywhere, which is annoying. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Chip, what's your bench, you tiny person? My bench? Well, my best bench is 130 kg. I don't know if you want in pounds. You can convert to pounds if you want that. 130 kg is my bench press. You want to have a conversation? It's my best bench. But lately, I had an injury in my right arm, and now it's kind of weakened, so I'm still recovering. I only bench pressed like 100 kg for like 6 reps the last time, because I'm a bit weak. You're strong? Oh, let's go. I'm pretty strong, I would say, but you know, I mean, for my weight, for 80 kilograms, that's a very good weight, right? But I don't know. whatever. I'm being overly critical. It's also really difficult because when you open social media, you find people who are like 315 pounds, it's just like, what the fuck, like just lifting it for reps. You want to have a conversation? Like 142 kg for reps. It's 286 pounds. Yeah, that's pretty good. You look like you need meat, man. I have meat. What do you mean? See, this is meat. This is meat. And if I show you my muscles, you'll also know that is meat. Let me show you my muscles. I'm too lazy to get. Look at this. Also meat, huh? Not even flexing too hard. And I had an arm injury, so I didn't train arms or upper body almost at all. It's really strong for someone who doesn't consume meat. What a backhanded compliment. No, bro, it doesn't matter what you eat. Even when I consumed animal products, I actually was weaker. Because it doesn't really matter. Your strength is not derived on the protein source or the nutritional source that you get your products from. That would be insane if that were the case. And we have studies for that. Like, you have to trust me on that. But let me focus on getting some people. Ben, if people are coming, remember, don't silence them at first. Let the room fill up a little bit, please. And if you silence, only silence the people who are trolling. Please, let's do a no silencing policy unless they're like, you try to have a conversation with them and they're just trolling. Then maybe ignore them. It's better than silencing them. You wanna have a conversation? So many people that I was looking at another person when I was asking this question and a different person answered. There's a lot of people on the street today. I was not expecting that. That's kind of problematic. When there's too many people, they all just like walk like a crowd. So it's difficult for them to stop. It's human behavior. We like to think of ourselves as free thinkers, but just sit with the sign and see that most people will just go by what everyone else does. And the minute that somebody stops, everyone else will also stop. It's insane. Don't you have somewhere else to be, like a job, for instance? Thank you for being concerned. Yeah, I do have a job. I did work up until this time, and I will work when I come back. So I took like 2 hours. I essentially am using my lunch break time to speak up for animals. But thank you for being concerned with whether I have a job or not. No one will stop? Nah, people stop. Don't worry about it. They always do. There's a lot of them. But if I have conversations with the chat, they don't stop because they feel like I'm talking to somebody, right? So I gotta focus on getting somebody, like, essentially shut up. So we'll see. Gonna have a conversation? You look short. No, I'm pretty average height. I'm 180. That's 5'11", I guess, for you Americans. Just average. I guess I'm short in the Netherlands because Netherlands people are fucking tall. But if I were to be short, I would be because I ate animal products, right? Because that's what I ate growing up. Because we eat dairy? No, that's not why. That's been debunked several times. The reason why Dutch people are tall is because of selection. It's not natural selection, but it's selection because the tall people reproduced. It's nothing more than genetics.
Let's do it!
You wanna have a conversation? Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Oh. Live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Second.
How many?
You wanna come here so that you review?
Any followers do you like?
Not a lot, like 8,000, something like that.
Okay.
What's your name?
Anna.
Anna, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Your name is?
Chip.
Chip. Hello, Chip.
So Anna, I'm an animal rights activist. I'm here to speak up for animals. How do you feel about animals?
what I feel about animals is that they should be free, actually.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I agree with you. They should be free. Do you think it's okay to enslave animals, for example?
No, definitely not.
No, I agree. What if we've been doing it for a long time? Does that mean it's a justification to continue enslaving animals?
No, I think what happens is when we're doing it for a long time, we're starting to think it's normal when it's not.
I like it. Okay. Do you think that when we farm animals, we are enslaving them?
Definitely.
Yeah, yeah. Do you choose to participate in this? Like, do you support farming of animals? Like, do you maybe buy animal products?
I do buy animal products.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it seems to me like your values say that it's wrong to do so, but your actions say otherwise.
Exactly.
What's happening there?
What's happening there? Yeah, that's the only one that I could blame is myself, of course,
I like
because
that,
I'm the one buying it but thinking it's not right.
Okay.
I do think about it, so I buy everything biological, but
Yeah.
that doesn't mean that the animal is still in captivity. So it's
not just in captivity, it's still oppressed, right?
Yes,
The animals are
yes,
still
exactly.
oppressed,
So I never buy my meat in the supermarket, so I do buy it biological. But yeah, it's still.
It's a very interesting statement that you said there. You said, I never buy my meat, I buy it biological.
I
And
never buy in the supermarket.
Yeah.
I never buy because I think the meat in the supermarket, the animals are even.
I think it's the
worse.
same. It's not necessarily that big of a difference, but because they all go to the same slaughterhouses, by the way. I don't know if you.
Yeah, but the life probably, the life that they live is maybe less animals on
Well, let's
per
say
square
chickens,
meters.
for example. Chickens. At what age do you think chickens can get killed? They can live 10 years.
I think they have 8 months.
No. So 42 days is the standard.
Oh.
So biological is maybe 2 months.
Okay.
So they get to live 10 more days or
that's
something.
that's it's
it's-
still bad.
It's still bad, yeah. But you made this claim, which I said, I get my meat from the biological lab. which is an
Farmer, yeah.
I want to ask you because do you think it's your meat? Like, I don't want to be pedantic about it,
No.
but like when we speak of it this way, do you think it's because if we refer to it of what it really is, I buy the flesh of another individual from a place where I think they're treated well, but they're still killed.
I'm almost throwing up when you say it. Like
Right?
this.
It sounds insane. It sounds
Yes.
insane. It's very
Yeah.
easy for our brain to take
Yeah.
these
Yeah,
euphemisms
no,
and,
no,
and,
no.
and,
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
and
yeah.
go around that.
Yeah.
What do you think you should do about this then? Like, because you have other options, right? You don't need to pay for these products.
No, definitely. There is definitely other options. And I have friends around me that don't eat meat. So.
But meat and dairy products, right? Do you know what
And
happens to
dairy, no, dairy. Dairy I don't eat that much.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Well, I do eat cheese,
But-
actually.
yeah.
Oh my god.
and also when we say that much, right? We're referring like even if we did it
Yeah, I'm
once a
making
week.
it smaller.
Yeah, but then it's still like an individual gets like we tend to think about animals as a like a number game, right? Like, oh, let's reduce the number of animals that are exploited. Let's make it smaller, but we should think of them as rights based, right? Not as numbers, because whenever you choose to exploit an animal, even if you would choose once instead of 5 times, which is obviously better, an individual would still get exploited, right? Like,
Yeah, definitely. But I think here, so why we don't really think about it, because it's such a far out of our bed show, is we're not doing it ourselves anymore, so we don't see it. It's just there in the shops. We don't feel it anymore. We don't have to kill it ourselves. So. And
It's
we
by
are
design that way,
raised
yeah.
by it, and when I grew up, we then never actually talked about the meat or the dairy or whatever. It's just there on the table and you eat it.
yeah.
So it's definitely something that I'm thinking about it, but I'm not skipping it.
But you have responsibility. You understand your
Yes,
responsibility.
I do.
You understand the injustice that's happening there, right, to animals.
Yeah.
Do you understand the urgency of it? Like, do you understand that if you continue doing this, if you continue buying animal products, innocent animals, every time you do it, one innocent animal gets enslaved and killed for you?
Yeah.
So, have you ever considered being vegan and leaving this behind?
I've thought about being vegetarian or eating less. That's what I'm already doing.
Yeah.
But being vegan, I never actually really considered it, because I also think that I sometimes really like to eat meat. But
the victims.
I
right?
know. Yeah.
Veganism is not a diet. Like, it just we just happen to live in a
Yeah.
society where the victims of the rights-based movement that I'm talking about, called veganism, happen to be individuals that we eat. But if we lived in a society, for example, where we ate women, being a
Yeah.
feminist would also have a
Yeah,
diet
yeah,
attached to
yeah.
it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The thing is, on our side, they just seem like innocent choices. Maybe once it's not that bad, maybe whatever. But on their side, they're literally, life is being taken away from them,
yeah,
right?
definitely.
So, what do you think is worth more? Like this convenience, maybe pleasure that you get from them, maybe
Or the
habit
life of the
or
animal.
the life
yeah,
of an
yeah, no,
animal.
of course, the life of the animal.
I appreciate you saying that. Yeah,
definitely, definitely.
So then, well,
Yeah, then why not be
Let me-
vegan?
why not be
Yeah.
vegan, right?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Let me give
I'm
you a
gonna
card.
take it with me in my life.
There's
You're
a
making a difference.
there's a thing called the most important speech you'll ever hear there.
Okay.
It's a really good speech
Okay.
by an animal rights activist. Can you just give that a watch?
Yeah, I will.
And until you watch it, do this for the animals, not for me, not for you, but for them. Don't consume any animal products. Can
Thank
you do that?
Yeah. Okay.
Appreciate you so much.
I'm gonna think of you.
I appreciate you.
Yeah? Thank
We're
you.
gonna, and don't just think act, because acting is the most
Yeah,
important.
yeah.
Thank you. Awesome person. Awesome person. There you go. We started on a good. She was a bit of a. You wanna have a conversation? She was a bit of a close stalker. Like she was a bit close to my face, but good conversation. Yeah, nice lady. Hey, Pixie's here. Amazing. Where do you get your morals, Ben, without God? Yeah, Ben, where do you get your morals if not from an imaginary source that somebody said they said this? Where do you get your morals if not from the Spider-Man book, Ben? Wait a minute, because Spider-Man book actually has better morals than the Bible. You know why? Because the Spider-Man book says, with great power comes great responsibility. It seems like they avoided saying that thing in the Bible, huh? Somehow. They clearly said all this other stuff, like thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not talk badly about your neighbor and bullshit. But they couldn't bother to say thou shalt not enslave. Do the Ani voice? Yes, Pixie, I will do the Ani voice. You want to have a conversation? We can have a conversation if you want to. People who are not religious act more morally than the vast majority of religious people. Yeah, because we don't just blindly follow rules, right? Like we question our morality, we question what is right or wrong. And that's the whole point that I'm sitting here. I'm trying to get people to question what is right or wrong. And everyone who's been here on this channel for a while, you'll probably try to see a shift in the way I do conversations, because you want to have a conversation? Yes. How old are you? 18. 18? Are you okay being live on YouTube? Okay. Okay. You want to try also? You want to be on camera also?
Maybe not.
How old are you?
18.
18 also? Okay, I'm gonna need consent if you want, okay?
What is this?
It's about animals.
About
Animals.
animals. Okay.
You wanna do it?
Alright.
You can always walk away, by the way, right? Like, I'm not holding you hostage or anything. Do you wanna come here? So that you can be. What's your name?
Hello. My name is Elena.
Elena, I'm Chip. Where are you
Nice
from,
to meet
Elena?
you. I'm from Rome.
From Rome. I've been to Italy too, all around northern Italy, but I haven't been to Rome yet.
Ah,
I think it's a
that's
beautiful
a nice
city, isn't
city.
it? Yeah.
I think you should visit.
Well, so far my favorite was Torino from Italy, and I guess Rome is better probably than Torino. I'm an animal rights activist. I'm here to speak up for animals. As I told you, it's about animals. How do you feel about animals?
I love them.
You love them?
Yeah, so
I
much.
appreciate that. Do you think we should be enslaving animals?
Enslaving.
Yeah, like treat them
No.
like slaves.
No.
No.
No, not at all.
But do you think that when we choose to farm them, we are essentially enslaving them?
No, because if we are letting them live normal life just all together, it's like the circle of life. So it's not really enslaving unless we do like when you concentrate.
What is slavery to you?
Slavery is. I don't speak English very well, so
But do you think treating somebody as property is not slavery?
yes, but only if they live badly.
Only if they live badly. So take for instance, if I take you and I put you in my house, in my basement, and I give you a greatest life ever, I give you Netflix for free, I give you the best food that you want, and anything that you like,
It's not.
but then I get to kill you whenever I want to. Is that slavery?
I am a person.
You wouldn't get to leave or anything. Doesn't matter. Is it slavery?
I feel like it depends on what you make them do.
Yeah,
It
because
depends on what you
I
make
don't
them
think
do.
it's slavery. I think it's kidnapping.
Well, so wait a minute, because if I bring into existence humans and I keep them in my in my basement, that's not kidnapping, right?
I feel
still
like
keep
that's
them
not
in a
slavery,
contained.
though.
Enslavement
I still
is,
keep them on my property. They're not allowed to leave, and I treat them to how I see it nicely. Is that not slavery to you?
Yeah, I think it's slavery is if you make them do things like the black Africans in America. They were slaves because they were forced
to work for
No,
free.
they weren't slaves because they were forced to work. They were slaves because they didn't have freedom or liberty, right? Being a slave isn't necessarily that somebody's forcing you to do something. That's not a slave mentality. Like the
forced
idea
to
of
work.
slave is being a property of somebody. It means you don't have the right to do what you want to do. It means you don't get to pursue your freedom,
I
which
feel
you
like
inherently
animal
want.
farms aren't right.
Yeah.
And I feel like to be like I don't think like if you go to like we're from Italy, right? So we have like a very big part of the culture is food,
Yeah.
and a very many popular food are meat. But I think there is like the macellaio.
Majority.
Macellaio. Like
Butcher
the
house.
one that sell meat.
Oh, the
The
butchery.
cuts meat
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
sells it.
If you go to the ones that are like in the countryside that are you can see the cow like roam free, like they're basically on the street.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
and
think
there
that's
is,
not unethical.
There is a
Alright.
pastor who
Have you
takes
had a nice
them
life so far?
out.
Yeah.
You've roamed free, right? You're in Amsterdam now, right?
Yeah.
What if when you get home, your parents say, you know what, your role was actually to use you for your flesh, and they would kill you and eat you?
No, I feel like
Would that be fair?
you should
Not the
let
same
the animals
Isn't it
do
the same
their
thing?
life.
Do you think
It's
that
not
do you
the
think that
same
you want
thing.
your freedom because you were born in a special way, or because you became intelligent enough to want your freedom, or do you think
No,
you
I think,
inherently want your freedom?
An animal cannot want to do other things rather than eat, procreate,
That's not true, by the way.
and
An animal
Play,
does want to
have
play,
fun.
yeah. What do you think play is? Play is a sign of intelligence. It's a sign of,
yes, they get
doing
to live
repetitive
a
actions.
fulfilling life.
They also
anyways.
learn. They learn the same way that we do. They have fast learning, slow learning, and
Is
ultra
it,
slow learning.
About being a vegetarian.
Like a
No.
vegan.
Vegetarians are hypocrites. No,
Ah, okay.
no. It's about being respectful towards animals. That means being vegan.
Vegan.
So you
Okay.
think you have to be vegan to be a good person?
No, you have to be vegan to be nice to animals. Yeah,
Okay.
I think you have to eat meat to be healthy.
that's okay. I'm a nutritionist. Can you tell me exactly what we need from meat that we can't get from plants?
Animal protein.
Well,
And, like,
animal
Ci
protein
stanno
is not a
anche
necessity.
tipo i fagioli.
Yeah, but it's
Tipo le
vegetable
lenticchie sono-
protein. We need the actual protein.
Yeah.
Like animal
what is
protein.
protein? You don't seem to know.
I don't know any chemistry at all or anything, but
Okay, but
I
you're
don't
making
like,
a statement as if
I
you
don't
knew,
like
right?
vegans.
But you make a statement as if you knew, right?
Sorry?
You're making a statement as if you knew.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, no. Protein is a chain of amino acids that are bound together by a bond, essentially. Protein doesn't matter where the source is coming from. It can be vegetable protein or plant protein. It doesn't really matter. It has the same effect. So you can get
Okay.
protein from plants, or you can get from animals. So why exactly would we need from meat then?
And the taste. Yeah.
The taste. So you think for pleasure, because this is a pleasure, right? Do you think for pleasure is justified to kill an innocent animal?
I think that we find acceptable what we grow up around with. We grew up in Italy, in Rome, and the food is really
I
holy.
mean, like the
Is,
food in Rome
sacred.
is like the organs of the animals.
But we're discussing now why would you think that's okay to do? I understand you've always done that because you were told to
I
do
feel
it.
like,
But I'm asking why is that okay to do when there's no necessity behind it?
I feel like it's true that we can get. I don't eat much meat. I mean, like I barely eat like steak. And
The animals are very little dead, or they're not much dead. So
Yeah, but I don't buy it. So
you
not
demand
much.
it, right?
I eat
What?
a lot
You
of
demand
meat.
it. It's the same thing.
No, I don't. How do I demand it if I don't buy it?
Well, your parents buy it for you.
No, they don't. I'm telling you, we don't eat much meat.
Your parents don't. Where do you eat the meat from?
What?
Where do you eat the meat
The
from?
parents
We
eat the
get
meat.
from the butcher.
Yeah, but your parents buy it.
Yes, but
So
we
you create
buy
demand.
like one steak every 2 months.
Yeah, so it's one
the same.
animal who's killed. How is that justified to kill one animal every 2
If-
months?
Okay, but I'm saying like I'm not
Because it's the
a
culture.
carnivore that defends eating meat.
Well, it's a-
Or
I feel
because we
like-
want to, because I eat a lot of meat, personally.
Just 1 second, so just so that we put things into perspective, because I don't know if you're aware of what it is that you're defending, and I don't want to, just open this up and tell me that is justified.
I don't know if I
what we
want to
do there.
open this up because I'm still gonna be eating meat. I think that everybody can do what they want.
Yeah, I think everybody
Then
should
I
be
think
allowed
you
to
should
rape if
send-
they want to, right? Like that's your moral justification. I think
I mean,
everyone
like,
should be
it's not
allowed
the same thing,
to
though.
do whatever
Like,
they want,
why
right?
do you think
I'll open
that
it up for you.
It's not the first time that we start killing animals because we want to. We as
really-
humans, we have to eat meat because
No, we
it's
don't, no.
in our instincts.
No, we don't.
It's in our instincts to eat meat.
Well, it's
you
in our
tell,
instincts to kill. Does that mean we should kill?
You would tell someone to.
So we should do it?
No, we should not.
Okay, so just because it's in our instincts doesn't make it right, does it?
No. Listen, I think eating meat is completely avoidable.
I'm not talking about eating meat, by the way. I don't know why you keep talking about that. I keep talking about how animals are exploited and killed. Like, does this seem like the right thing to do?
No, it's not.
Okay, so then you acknowledge that this is you think it's right, right? Interesting that you both have different opinions and views.
Yeah, because we
Do you
different
think that
persons.
do you think that this is justified for taste pleasure?
I think I'm gonna have a great meal.
Do you think it's justified for taste pleasure?
I feel like not if it's in the animal farms. I feel like if it gets to have not like 2 years of life. I mean, if you take a cow, and by the way, now animals like dogs. For example, I have a dog, and if I let her free, she probably die like 2 days later.
Just like a
Because,
baby, right?
Because they're domesticated.
Yeah, therefore we
They
should
can-
kill and eat babies because they're the same. They're
they
useless
can't
without
live without human support.
The same as babies, so therefore we
Yeah.
should kill and eat babies.
No, I'm not saying that. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying since they need the human support, they can happily live how much they need to live. And then I don't think it's ethical. I don't think it's not ethical
To kill them.
when they're old.
But you know
That's
that
a-
animals are not killed like old, right? Like I hope you understand
Yeah.
that. Like
And I
do you know
mean,
chickens
that's
can
not right.
for example, chickens can live 10 years. At what
Yeah.
age do you think chickens
And
get killed at?
and I'm telling you, I think that's not right.
But what
In
age do you
fact,
think chickens get killed at?
I don't know.
They can live 10 years old. Just do a guess.
I don't know, 5.
42 days.
And that's awful. That's awful.
But that's what
I'm
you pay
telling-
for. That's what you support. That's what you demand.
No, that's not what I'm paying because when I get my meat, I make sure it's from the right places.
No. Even if all chickens that you buy nowadays are killed at 42 days,
told you
maybe
I
2
eat
months
chicken?
better. I'm assuming if
But
you
why
eat chicken.
can't
Hassan.
we do what we want? Why are you here on the street?
No, because I don't think you would be okay with
But
somebody
I don't
saying.
think
I don't think you would be okay with. I'm fighting for animal rights, as I said. I'm an animal rights activist,
Yeah, but
right?
you're not arguing with us with what we're saying. You're arguing to prove us that you're right.
No, I'm arguing not to prove that I'm right. I don't care whether I'm right or wrong. I'm arguing
Yeah.
to say that exploitation of animals is wrong because
Yeah,
I'm
but
fighting
we
for
are-
animal rights.
we
Just
are
like if we
talking
lived in,
about a gray
just like if we,
shade.
just
You're
like if we
talking
lived in a
about black and
society
white.
where women were oppressed, I would argue that exploitation of women is wrong. Just like that. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter what everyone else is doing. The act of exploiting somebody for your own
Yeah.
benefit is wrong.
Yeah, but
Whether that somebody
I'm
is your
adding
same
something,
species or a different
I'm
one, it
adding
doesn't really
something
matter.
else,
Yeah. So there's
and you're not-
so there's two factors to it. If you acknowledge that it's wrong, you also need to acknowledge the responsibility that you have in it.
Yeah.
Because you do have responsibility in the matter. You
Yeah.
demand it to happen. Yeah.
Okay.
So then the next question is why would you continue doing it? Because again, I'm an animal rights activist. I'm not just here
Yes.
to say you're right, doing this to animals is wrong. I'm here to actually make change. I don't want animals to be in this position anymore. I don't care whether you think I'm right or wrong. Hell, even if you hate me, I don't
well,
care.
you should
It's
care
about
because
the animals.
how can you make changes if people think you're wrong?
Well, it doesn't matter whether people think I'm wrong or not. Like, I have my own opinions, but
yeah,
I
but
haven't.
how
Let me
can
explain.
you make changes
I haven't
if
dis-
people think you're wrong?
Sure, but I haven't. Let me clarify. I don't care if people think my opinions are right or wrong because this isn't an opinion. What I've said so far is factual data. Animals are oppressed. It's a fact. If you consume animal products, you are responsible for that oppression,
Yeah, why
and that's
aren't
factual.
you going to those places that they do campi di concentramento degli animali?
Because you give them money.
Concentrate.
You give them money to do this to animals.
Yeah.
The reason why they do it is because you demand it. The reason why this happens to animals is not because of, like, obviously the industry has some fault in it, but you can't, like, as much as you want to dodge your responsibility, you can't really dodge your responsibility. You have to understand that you're responsible for it.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
I think,
And you can change. That's all I'm saying. And I'm here to help people change if they want to.
I
But
hope you can fight
So what can you
for
help with?
animals' rights.
so I have a thing called Challenge 22. They literally hook you up with a dietitian. They send you recipes every day. They help you go vegan. All of it for free.
For free.
For free. Any form of concern you have, they help you out with that.
I think what you stand for is right because I don't believe in slavery of anyone. I think there are we have some difference of opinion in I think like how I get my the meat I eat. I think it's the most close to ethical. I think
It's all unethical.
it's all unethical, but I think that's the closest to ethical. And
Well,
I think
let me put it
to
this way.
start,
I could oppress a person. I could oppress them in a lot of ways, right? Like, for instance, if I wanted to kill a person because they upset me or something, doesn't really matter why, I could choose to kill them by hitting them with a baseball bat repeatedly, and that would be very bad because that would be very painful, or I could shoot them in the head. What I'm trying to say in the situation, there's obviously worse ways of doing a bad thing, but it's still a bad thing.
yeah.
Right? I just want to emphasize, like, you're right that there are better ways to do a bad thing, but it's still a bad thing at the end of the day.
But I think maybe to get people on the right path, sometimes at the start you have to compromise.
I don't compromise for animal rights. I don't compromise for human
Not
rights.
for animal
I don't think if
rights,
you were a
not for
victim,
animal
I don't.
rights.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you want to get to the someone to go to ethical path, maybe you should start explaining exactly like the steps that they can take. Because
sure,
it's
sure, but-
not like you think you say I'm vegan now. I mean,
It doesn't matter whether I'm vegan or not. I am vegan, but it doesn't really matter because what I am is an animal rights activist. That's how I introduce myself. Whether I'm vegan or not doesn't
yeah.
really
So
matter.
you can be an animal activist if you're not vegan.
You can, but you would be a hypocrite, right?
Yeah.
You can be an animal rights activist and,
So it
and
does
not a
matter
vegan,
what-
but that would be a
So
hypocrite.
it doesn't matter if you are not vegan.
It doesn't matter to the argument at hand. No, it doesn't. Can you guys? Can you please stop? Can you please stop? Can you please stop? Can you please stop? Can you please
But
stop?
I don't
Can
want
you
to
please
do
stop?
that.
Okay.
Can I talk?
Okay. No. Please stop. Please. Please.
Ik ben in de buurt, ik moet hasselen.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, moet ik je ballen, Reggie?
Okay. Thank you for having this conversation with me. You had my card. You need to do better.
Ik moet hasselen.
On what are you live?
I'm live on YouTube. Please leave me
Okay,
alone.
we're going.
Thank you.
Bye guys. Fuck you.
You wanna have a conversation?
Concession? What
Yeah,
does it mean?
conversation.
Conversation, yes.
Yeah. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
My English is rather good, but can you repeat it?
Okay. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, at the moment I'm very happy.
Okay. You wanna come here so that you can view? Yeah. Please leave. Thank you.
What? Please leave.
You're a minor. I cannot have you on camera while you're a minor. Please understand, I'm protecting your right to not be on camera.
Lastige types.
What's your name?
Alexander Otto.
Alex. I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Chip?
Chip.
Chip, hello.
Yeah. So, Alex, I'm an animal rights activist. I'm here to speak up for animals. How do you feel about animals?
Animals are very important in this on this planet. The sound of the
I get it.
ring of the tram.
Yeah.
Animals. I love animals more than most people.
Yeah, I appreciate
Because
that.
people are also animals.
Yeah.
They forget it mostly. But there are gelukkig, happily also nice animals in the form of human beings.
Yeah. Do you think if we had the option to not enslave and kill an animal, we should choose the option to not enslave and kill an animal?
The option to not enslave and kill them.
Yeah.
I'm against it. I'm against slavery, of course.
That's the bare minimum we can do, right? Like, if we are presented with the option A enslaves and kills an animal, and option B doesn't, we have at least our duty to choose option B, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that if we choose to buy an animal product where they farm an animal, which is essentially a form of slavery,
Yeah.
we are choosing to enslave them?
My English is well, even kijken. Can you repeat it? Excuse
Sure,
me.
sure. So when we farm animals,
Can you speak
I'll
something
speak slower.
slower?
Yeah.
slower.
Yeah. When we farm an animal,
Yeah.
do you think that means we are enslaving them?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You can think about it if we replace the animal with a human and we did all the same things to them,
Yeah.
bring them into existence, use them, and
Yeah.
then we cannot use them, we kill them. Wouldn't that be a form of slavery?
Wacht even. You don't speak Dutch, isn't it?
My Dutch is not very good, but my audience is English anyway,
Yeah,
so
okay.
that wouldn't
I
be.
try. I will
yeah.
try.
Yeah.
What I can say is treat animals like you want to treat it yourself.
Do you think that that means you should be vegan?
Yeah. But I also eat meat, but it is not necessary.
Yeah. Would you want somebody to kill you so that they can eat your flesh?
Yeah, that is there is a word for it. Cannibalism.
Yeah.
Cannibalism. Yeah, there are situations that you can decide to.
No, but I mean on a day-to-day, right? Like in a
Yeah.
situation where there's no necessity for it,
Yeah.
would you like it if somebody chose to kill you, take your life, and then eat your flesh?
Nou ja, that is not what I
No.
prefer. What
So
I
then,
like.
don't you think we should give the same respect to animals?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But animals eat each other too.
Yeah, but they do a lot of funky stuff, right? Like
They do a lot of.
funky stuff. They do a lot of weird stuff. Animals
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Like we as a civilized society, we say, killing is wrong, yet animals kill each other.
Yeah.
We say raping is wrong, yet animals rape each other.
Yeah.
We cannot say this one thing that animals do
Yeah.
is okay because we
Yeah.
want to do it, right?
Animals don't destroy the planet, and
Yeah.
I think people are doing. Ik kan niet uit mijn woord. English.
I get it. Yeah.
Nou ja.
me
I
give you
think
a card.
people destroy themselves.
I appreciate it. Let me give you a card because I think it's easier. It's very difficult with the language barrier. There's a documentary here called The Most Important Speech Ever Heard or Dominion. It appears when you scan this QR code. Can you give that a watch?
And when I scan it, what happens then?
Oh, you just see some videos. Perfect. If you scan it now, it's even better.
Is this?
You can take the card with you, by the way.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
take
have
the
an
card.
appointment. What time is it now? Even kijken. 15. Ja, het is half 4. Nice to meet you.
Same.
En succes.
Yeah,
met
let's
your-
respect animals. That's all I'm saying.
Ja,
okay?
ja.
But
ja,
that means
ja.
also not eating them.
Ja, dat ja. Hey.
Okay.
Ga je goed, hè?
Yeah. Have a good one. Cheers. You too. Fijne dag. Man, those kids. Man, I hate it when they do that. I mean, this is the first time they do that. That they're like, I ask them to leave and they don't. They usually just come on and then they leave, but they don't shake their ass in front of a camera. Like, I'm sorry, but what? A minor? You can't just come on my stream as a minor and do that stuff. Anyway, hey, Zeus, nice to see you here. Somebody said time for bacon and eggs. Well, for bacon, pigs are put in gas chambers. If you're a person who's okay with gas chambers, and I think that's kind of messed up, I'm not okay with gas chambers, I'm just not okay. Why would they leave? Because, I'm streaming, because they're children, and because, I would want them to leave. That's why. That's only why. That's only common sense, I guess. I am a carnivore and will always eat meat. Well, you're not a carnivore, you're an omnivore. You can choose to consume other products. And this isn't about what you put through your mouth hole. This is about the exploitation, abuse, and slaughter of innocent animals. A lot of virtue signaling? Not at all, not at all. Virtue signaling would be if I tell you something like, you see this one thing that I'm doing, okay? No, I'm telling you that it's wrong to exploit innocent animals and that you have another option. We provide you with all the help that you need. There's Challenge 22 to help you out. And hell, if you open the link that I give to people, you have like several other challenges. You have help, you have access to nutritionists, you have everything. All of it for free. So no, it's not really virtue signaling. It's just you know, I'm trying to fight for animal rights. That's all it is. It's animal rights. Hey Ben, nice to see you here. Why do you care so much about people eating meat? Amira, is it Amira? Amira, okay. Well, I don't know if you understood what I said. I don't care what you put in your mouth. I care about the innocent animals that are exploited, abused, and slaughtered. I'm against animal exploitation. I'm against slavery, essentially. So I'm here to stand up against slavery. Animal slavery, that is. You wanna have a conversation? Okay. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah.
You wanna come here so that you can view? Nice, love it. What's your name?
Anna.
Anna, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Hi. Nice
Where are
to
you
meet
from, Anna?
England.
England. Oh, nice. What
Yeah.
brings you to Amsterdam?
We're having a lovely girly holiday.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Anna, I'm an animal rights activist.
Okay.
I want to speak up for animals. How do you feel about animals?
I have a dog and a cat.
You have a dog and a cat. What do you think about them? Like, do you think they're individuals? Do you see them as individuals, or do you see them as like members of your family, or do you see them as like objects around the house, or something in between?
They're definitely members of the family.
They're definitely members of the family.
Definitely, with their very own like character and like lives. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever notice that they have their own wills and wants and needs that are maybe different from other, like I don't know, other dogs or other cats?
Definitely.
Yeah. Do you think that we should respect what they want
Yes.
if we can?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I appreciate that. Do you think we should apply that logic to all animals, like respect what they want?
Probably, but I do eat meat, so
Yeah, so that's my next question. Huh? Do you think that animals want to be going to slaughterhouses? They want to be bred
No,
for,
they don't,
for
no.
to be killed?
no, they don't.
No. And do you think that we have other options?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So then what's going on there? Because it's
I know,
like
it's interesting, isn't it?
it's a little bit of a contradiction in your values, right? Because your values
is.
say that it's wrong to do this stuff. Or is it wrong that we do this to animals? How do you feel?
If I really think about it, then I do think it's wrong, yeah.
Okay. So then why continue doing it? Because
Yeah.
you live in one of the most friendly, the most vegan-friendly places in the world. Eh?
Yeah.
And also you're visiting a very vegan-friendly city right now. So
Yeah.
you have a lot of options everywhere. So why not just choose that option? Because for us, it's just a choice.
It is absolutely a
But
choice.
for them, it's like
They
their
have
life,
no choice.
Yeah, their life gets, they get enslaved and killed.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
You are right.
Yeah. So what's keeping you from being vegan? Have you
Like, how do I
considered it?
justify it?
Yeah, maybe not necessarily how do you justify it to yourself, or maybe do you want to continue justifying it? Like, what's going on there?
I guess it's just a thing that you just do.
Yeah,
Like one of those things, that's how you live your life, that's the things that you do. So
it's just something you
I
were
guess-
taught and you continue doing it.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
One of my children's like veggie though,
Yeah.
just from her own choice.
Yeah, and let me tell you a little story, just to put things into perspective. I'm sitting in front of a cheese store specifically, and I say it's ironic that they have a baby cow there. Do you know why that's ironic?
Because they take the baby cows.
They take them away from them, and that's specifically a male cow. Do you know what happens to male cows?
Yeah, they just get eaten.
Yeah, they get killed. Yeah. So this is all happening for dairy, for milk, right? We a lot of the times assume that milk doesn't really harm the animal, but cows are forcefully impregnated so that they can have a baby. The
Yeah.
babies are taken away from them. The males are
Yeah.
killed, and the females, well, the cows themselves, they also get killed at like the age of 6 after repeated impregnations, and they can live 24 years. Do you know why they kill them that early?
I can only assume because they're not as reproductive.
That's exactly it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that messed up?
Yeah.
Do you think we have responsibility in a manner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Humans do.
Yeah, humans
Of
do. Do you
course.
think if you choose to buy a product, you are responsible for what happens behind the product?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you know, right? Like if you don't know, it is what it is. But if you know,
Yeah.
yeah. So
You're right. It's not really right, is it?
it's not. No, I appreciate you. You seem like very receptive. I like that. So
Well, it's
why
true
not go
because-
vegan today? What's holding you? Like just say, you know what? Today I'm gonna stop doing any of this to animals.
Maybe I should.
Yeah, maybe you should, because it just sounds logical. Like your values are there. Why not?
My values are there, so it's
Yeah.
a complete contradiction, isn't it?
And you have kids, you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let me tell you, because me as an animal rights activist, I've spoken to over 3,000 people on the street. And the one thing the most prevalent excuse that people bring for not changing is the fact that they were put in this position, that they always did it, yeah, right? And I feel like that's kind of cruel to do to a child or to a person anyway, to put them in this position where later on they realize that they don't want to be in.
Yeah.
Same as the position you're in right now to some extent. And I think if you have kids, it's especially important that you teach them, because sometimes it's, the right thing isn't always the easiest thing to do, but we should still do it. And they get to make the choices later, but you can at least teach them that this is what the right thing is, right?
Yeah, so I have two daughters.
Yeah.
And one of them was like vegetarian for quite a long time, and then she decided not to be.
Yeah.
She knows all of the like reasons why that would be a good idea. The other
Yeah.
one is very strictly veggie, which is fine. So they have the choice there, but I guess what I'm modelling is what I'm modelling.
Yeah, exactly, because they do look after it, right? They look after you of what you're doing. And a lot of the times, if we choose to neglect these issues, we're giving this idea that if we neglect it, it's somehow not as bad anymore, or it's normal, right? Because this is how we got in the situation anyway, is that we started doing it at some point out of necessity, and we ended up now where we no longer need it, and we keep doing it.
You are absolutely right.
Yeah. Well, let me give you a card. I appreciate you having this conversation with me, and you seem like a very nice person.
Thank you. So do you.
Well,
I'm going to really think about it, I promise.
I appreciate that. And just also do, because thinking,
Yeah.
it's one thing, but doing is the most important part.
Absolutely.
There's a thing here called the most important speech you'll ever hear. I think
Okay.
you will really enjoy it. Sorry,
Okay.
my nails I've been using red cabbage, and it's on my
course you
finger. I like red cabbage.
So do I, it's delicious.
It's right? Yeah.
I like it raw best though.
That's what I did. I ate
Yes.
it raw today.
Yum.
It's delicious.
So
I completely
delicious.
agree.
Almost a bit
but
spicy.
it messes your
It
freaking
does.
fingers.
It does.
Yeah.
Purple.
The most important speech you'll ever hear. It's a really good speech. Can you give that a watch?
Yes.
And how
Absolutely
about,
will.
just for yourself, until you watch it, don't consume any animal products.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
Deal.
You're awesome.
Nice
and
to
you have
meet
my
you.
YouTube channel and everything
Cool.
there if you want to.
All right.
I
Nice to
appreciate
meet you.
Same. Have a good one. Bye. 2 for 2. 2 for 3. I liked her. She's awesome. Hell yeah. She's awesome. Hell yeah. Hey Renee, nice to see you here. Freaking awesome. Good start. Good job. Thank you. Appreciate it. The people have been nice. Well, except for a couple of exceptions, but good conversations, yeah. Hey Twisted, nice to see you here. So I was saying that I think my activism is gonna change more in this direction, where I'm just gonna keep saying the facts and try to hold people accountable to some extent, like make them understand their responsibility, but not more than that. I don't think it's as conducive as we think to hold people accountable to the way that I was holding them sometimes. So I'm gonna try, because I really want to enact change more than anything. So I'm just gonna try to be nicer, essentially, to people. You ain't changing shit. Well, what are you talking about? We just had a couple of people now who said they want to change. That's not shit. That's a big deal, huh? Hey, Navia. Zeus is leaving? Bye, Zeus. See you soon. Who cares if you're streaming? You don't own the public square. Oh, you're still on that? Move on. Chip, clip that combo for a separate video. I definitely will, Lois. I liked it. I also thought it was a good one. Not just, I think, separate long and some good, and one really good short out of it. Nice to see you here, Zeus. Look at the self-concerned people on the street. You. I don't know what that means. But whatever you think that means, you do you. Best diet is only meat, dude. Well, if you believe that, that's unscientific. But some people believe the Earth is flat also. So you might be one of the people believing the Earth is flat. Who the fuck knows, huh? But you can believe whatever you want. My claim isn't that that it's healthier to be vegan. That would be my opinion, but I'm not here to spew opinions. The scientific fact, the simple fact is that you can be at least just as healthy on a plant-based diet. At least just as healthy. So if you can achieve optimal health from your nutrition by consuming plants, why on earth would you choose to exploit and slaughter sentient beings? Why on earth would you do that, huh? Why? Thank you, Martin. Thank you for the link. Martin, if you get the chance to link also 3 minutes from time to time, or one of the moderators from time to time keep linking the 3 minutes website, it helps, because I think a lot of people need to kind of see what it is that they're talking about. Pixie, you're leaving? Thank you, Pixie, for being here. But humans are carnivores. No, we're not. We're omnivores. And Again, it doesn't really matter. Like this whole classification of carnivores, omnivores, herbivores is like it doesn't really apply to humans anyway, because let's assume, even hypothetically speaking, that we were carnivores. We're not, but even hypothetically speaking, if we were carnivores, it wouldn't really matter when we have data or evidence that we can thrive on a plant-based diet, right? That we can be as healthy as possible, and we have instructions on how to do it. So it doesn't really matter, because those classifications are just a way of saying that in the natural world you would feed yourself this way. Doesn't mean anything. Not in a non-natural world, not in a world where we have data showing better outcomes in other situations. You can't live on a plant-based diet alone. I must be dead, right? Look at me. All dead. I'm dead, everyone. Coming to you live from behind the grave. This is not heaven. This is fucking hell. Well, not Amsterdam. Amsterdam is pretty cool, but it's kind of fucking hell for the animals. Yes, you can, dumb shit. Yeah, exactly. You can obviously be healthy on a plant-based diet. It's funny. I don't feel like a man if I don't eat my steak, okay? Sure, steak contains estrogen, but you know what? I need to eat my steak, okay? Why don't you just shut up, okay? You're telling me about how animals feel, how animals are exploited. Shut up. I only care about myself, okay? I don't feel like a big man unless I oppress an innocent small animal. Where do I get my vitamin B12 from? A supplement, just like you do. Some people don't even know that they're getting B12 from a supplement. They think animal products contain naturally B12. Nah, bruh. Cows and most animals are supplemented B12 because B12 comes from a bacteria, and we actually kind of fucked the ground on that one. So that bacteria is not longer that existent. So we have to give the vitamin to animals also. Yeah, animals don't produce B12, Mike, but that's okay. Maybe you'll learn. The cardinal voice. Yeah, exactly. You got it twisted. Thank you. Well, I probably wouldn't be you dishing on the God that created you and those animals. My mom created me. I'm not dishing my mom. My mom and my dad creating me. I didn't dish them. Hey, Chip, what about lab-grown meat? What's your take on that? Well, as long as it doesn't exploit animals, I don't have a problem in it. Again, the concern isn't about what you put through your mouth. The concern is about the exploitation, abuse, and slaughter of sentient beings. Love the meat clown voice, thank you. Yeah, see, Ben thinks lab-grown meat is great. Mike is like an encyclopedia of nonsense. Yeah. Chinese eat dinosaurs, yeah. Oh my god, some of you just come to this stream and say the dumbest shit ever. Like, I honestly do think, I'm convinced, I've said it several times, and I'm convinced that in the future, people will study these live streams. There will be people who will be like, going on and being like, everyone, you want to see what cognitive dissonance is like? You want to see how inferior our brain actually is? Like, they're probably going to invent like an injection or a pill or something that kind of modifies your gene, or we modify the genes of newborns or something, where we're kind of going to remove all these biases or cognitive, for lack of a better word, impairments, or lack of judgments that we have, like cognitive biases, like dissonance. So they're probably going to market it by using streams like this. If you really want to be like this person, look at that. They tell him it's about animals, and they keep bringing up animals. Renee, oh my god, thank you so much, Renee, for the super chat. No other injustice has got as many victims and lets you decide 3 times a day to not directly take part in it. It's a very important factor indeed. To the people who disregard it, it's easy to be against things that don't require any action or change from you. That's also the reality, isn't it, Renee? A lot of the times, people completely like they hold only values that they can uphold if they don't need to change. And a lot of the times when they realize that their values are not in line with their actions, they change their values, not their actions, which is insane. It's insane.
Yeah, but imagine you're in America, you read it.
You can't make this shit up, man. So just put one person in the chat saying, so you're taking away free will? Who the hell said that? Who said that? Like, it's just insane, man. It's just insane. Try speaking about animal rights and letting people acknowledge the responsibility they have for the oppression of animals. And then you'll see all the excuses, all the dumb reasons. And then the people who are like Ben, who just removed Ben. I mean, that wasn't worthy of deleting Ben. Come on, or silencing. Ben, stop silencing so many people. Let them say their shit. It's perfectly sane to continue to eat meat. Farmers are fine. Nobody. Again, this isn't. We're not talking about eating meat. I guess I should probably put it everywhere. Maybe somebody wants to. Well, Ben, somebody saying that they're eating steak right now is not really something to be banned for or moderated against. You know, they're just dumb people who came in here thinking that this is about food. It's not. It's about animal rights. I mean, if I stood up for dogs' rights, they'd be okay. A lot of people would.
I guess.
3-minute video. Thank you so much, Martin. Yeah, as I was saying, maybe to some extent we need to tell people this is not about food. 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 Ben's not wrong. Okay, Ben, then I'll trust your judgment, Ben. Just take it down a notch so that we let the room fill up a bit. Hey, you wanna have a conversation?
Yeah.
How old are you?
15.
You can't be on camera unless you get consent from your parents.
Can he consent?
Yeah. Are you his parent?
He's my brother.
Is your brother?
Yeah.
Are you over 18? Can you consent for him being on camera?
Yes.
Okay. You want to be on camera?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to come here so that you interview? What's your name?
Benjamin.
I'm Chip. Nice to meet you, Ben.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from, Benjamin?
Colombia.
Colombia. Nice.
Yeah.
What brings you here to Amsterdam?
Visit.
Just visiting?
Tourist.
Nice. I'm an animal rights activist. I'm here to speak up for animals. How do you feel about animals?
I feel that we need to protect them. These days, most people are not conscious about the damage they're causing.
We should protect animals, right?
Yeah.
I'll ask you one question, and you want to see how you'll turn that around and say that we shouldn't protect them, okay? Be aware that you might be doing that. Do you think it's okay to farm and eat animals?
I think
Is
it's okay.
That's protecting them?
Because not always there is a right of alimentation, how I want to say it.
But isn't that contradictory to your statement that we need to protect them?
Yeah, many people don't actually care about them.
But you do, right?
No, I care. But I also eat meat. Yeah?
Isn't that contradictory?
It's not always contradictory. Because
Do you think you need to eat meat?
I don't need, but I like to eat meat. Yeah.
So the statement is, we should protect animals, but I'm going to demand that an animal gets killed because I like it. Are these not contradictory?
Yeah, it's contradictory, but when you see it in a different perspective.
Which perspective is it that includes the victim that doesn't make it contradictory?
Yeah, how I see it is tigers. I'm gonna put an example. They eat meat, because it's.
Do they have options?
It's their nature. I don't know if the tigers would like to eat.
Do they have
plants.
another option?
No.
No, but you do, right?
Yeah,
That's the difference, right? When we have another option, we can't justify doing something horrific. Because even a tiger, I don't think what they're doing is right, but they don't have any other choice.
But what I'm not like how do I say this? I don't. The thing is, many people or many, I don't know. They just put a lot of animals in a tiny space, in a small place, and the animals actually suffer when they die.
Why is that bad?
Because when an animal dies from natural.
Why should we care if an animal suffers?
Hmm?
Why should we care if an animal suffers?
It's not about care or not. It's just empathy. Empathy. the human has empathy and it's normal to care about animals and they.
Well,
and
why don't you
suffer.
want animals to suffer?
I don't want animals to suffer, but because when you see their faces or how they feel, yeah, because their facial expressions, it's actually not satisfying.
Because they don't like it. They don't want
Yeah,
it. Right?
they don't like it.
Do you think they like or want to be killed?
No.
So then, by that logic, shouldn't you apply the same logic and say, I don't want animals to be killed also?
Yeah.
Right? Like I don't understand necessarily. Like, you understand the contradiction, right?
Yeah.
You understand your responsibility.
I understand.
Yeah, you understand. Like, you're responsible for the exploitation. Do you know what exploitation is?
No.
So exploitation means we're using them. We're essentially treating them like our slaves, because we bring animals, we bring them into existence, we use them, and then we kill them. Right? Like, imagine you said you're 14,
15.
15. Well, you would already be pretty old for an animal. You would already probably have been killed, but your parents gave life to you, right? And your parents have authority over you. Imagine if your parents used that authority and said, well, you have to be my slave, you have to do whatever I say, and when I can no longer use you that way, I'm gonna kill you. Would that be fair towards you?
No, and I think your point is good because the humans think they are the kings of
Yeah.
the world. Yeah.
Yeah.
When we see the world, most of them think they own the planet, and it's
Yeah,
not.
that's true,
It's not
that's
right.
true.
Yeah, it's not right to say this because we are not the kings. We are not the owners of the planet, and they think they can do whatever they want. But
Yeah, we
it's,
shouldn't have this right to just bring them into existence, use them, and kill them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think you should do about it?
I think everyone needs to put a grain of sand. We say it's an expression
Yeah.
in Spanish, to help the environment and the world.
This isn't about the environment. This is about the rights of
Yeah,
animals.
it's also environment because the CO2 emissions are.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
even if they weren't, we should still do.
No.
should do this.
I think we need to put a grain of sand for everything to be a better person, to help others. Yeah. But everyone, if you and me and 10 people just do it.
The problem with
it's
this
not enough.
analogy, the problem with this analogy is that there's 8 billion people on this planet, right? You being one person out of 8 billion is a grain of sand, correct? If somebody chooses to kill you, it means nothing to the whole population of the world, but it means everything to you. You understand that?
Yeah, but what I meant is if everyone helps to do something right,
Yeah.
I think it gonna have results.
But
very
what do you
soon.
think the right thing is?
I think the right thing is just the moral,
But in this particular situation, for example, eating animals or eating their products or wearing their skin, what is the right thing to do?
I think many people would say that no, I want to eat meat. I don't care what other people say.
Yeah.
It's just eat meat, moderate. Yeah. Don't eat meat because I wanna kill a cow and eat
So
meat.
once a week?
It's depends. Yeah.
But once a week, let's say we do it once a week. Once a week, there's still no need for it. So if I choose to kill an animal once a week, how is that fair toward the animal?
Also, what the other people think or may think is that I need the proteins. Yeah.
Yeah.
Physical, culturist, and
Yeah, I'm a bodybuilder, but you don't need
Yeah.
protein from animals. You can get it from plants also.
but I don't actually know about this too much.
Yeah. There's
But-
protein. Like the reason why a lot of these animals they get protein also from plants, but we essentially can get all the protein, all the complete protein that we need from plants. There's none.
There are also vegetable proteins, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to think how.
But instead of trying to think of why other people would do it, think of yourself. Why would you think? What would make you think it's okay once per week to choose an innocent animal to be killed?
Just for pleasure to eat meat. Yeah.
And do you think that's moral? Do you think that's okay?
No, it's not moral. It's not moral, but anyway, many people do it.
Many people do it, right? Like, and a lot of the times we swipe it under the rug as many people do it. But if we always had this mentality, we can never change this one thing that we think is bad, right?
Yeah.
So do you think maybe you should change this thing about yourself?
I'm gonna try because I eat meat. Yeah, and also it would be hard to just a drastic change. But I'm gonna be more conscious about what I eat and.
Let's do this. I'm gonna give you a card, okay? There's a documentary here called Dominion. Do you think you can give that a watch? I'll give you this card for you.
Okay.
It's a good documentary. You'll see what it is that you're paying for, and if you don't want to be part of it, you can choose to not be part of it. Okay, you have all the help there. Okay. Thank you, man. Thank you for having this conversation. And enjoy your time in Amsterdam. Okay. Have a good one. He was very young. Couldn't really hold him accountable at all for that because he's young. But you know, nice person. Dominion is not filmed in the UK. That's okay. It's the same thing everywhere. I pull lettuce off the plant keeps growing. I take berries off a bush, the bush keeps growing. I take apples from a tree, the tree keeps growing. Hey, you wanna have a conversation?
I'm interested in the social experiment.
It's are you okay being live on YouTube?
That's fine.
You wanna come here so that you're in view? What's your name?
My name is Johan.
Johan, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you. Where are you from, Johan?
I'm local. I'm from Amsterdam.
You're from Amsterdam.
Yes.
Well, I'm from Romania originally, but I live here in Amsterdam. I want to ask you, because I'm an animal rights activist. How do you feel about animals?
Good.
Good.
I love animals. Who doesn't?
Yeah. Do you think we should be enslaving and killing animals?
No, not at all.
Not at all. Do you think that when we choose to farm them, we are enslaving and killing them?
Yes. But enslaving is more the way you do it. Killing, yeah.
Well, any form of farming is slavery, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
Is there any form of farming that isn't slavery?
Not that I know of.
Right? Like, as if we replace the animal with a human animal, it would clearly be slavery, right? We bring them into existence, we control when they reproduce, and we control when they die. We kill them.
Okay.
Do you think it's fair that we do this to them?
Absolutely not.
Do you participate in it?
I am a meat eater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think you need to do that?
I mean, as far as we're told, it's like part of like everyday's nutrition.
Yeah. Do you think you can be healthy without it?
That's I gotta try for myself.
You gotta try for yourself.
Of course. Yeah.
Do you trust any form of science in this regard?
A science as in? What do you mean?
Like, do you trust nutritional science?
Nutritional science.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
So far, I do.
Yeah, so nutritional science does say that we can be healthy on a plant-based diet, that we can thrive regardless of stage in your life, if you want to be an athlete, if you're pregnant or anything. So we can definitely be healthy on a plant-based diet. I just go by that. I'm also a nutritionist, but it doesn't really matter, right? Like, I think the evidence-based science is what matters. So the fact that we can be healthy on a plant-based diet, what do you think you should do about it then? If you take that to be true, what should you do about it?
Well, if you look at it that type of perspective, you would start off with stopping eating dairy products and meat products, as far as I know.
Yeah.
I mean, there are further steps, of course, in like taking steps in that. But I mean, that's where it begins. It begins with yourself.
Yeah.
And further, like spreading the word.
Yeah.
That's how I would imagine it.
Have you ever considered being vegan?
Well, I am Orthodox, and most of the time of the year we fast, so that's already part of being vegan. It's for religious reasons, but this is of course for different reasons.
Well, veganism is not a diet, right? Like, we only spoke about food, I guess, and that's kind of confusing. But it's about respecting the rights of animals, because we use animals for clothing, for entertainment, for a lot of reasons, not just food. And for all those reasons are optional for us. Like, do you think we need to wear leather?
No, I mean there are alternatives.
So many, including ones that look exactly like leather. So would it be ethical to kill an animal to wear their skin? No, because we have alternatives. So wouldn't we apply the same logic to when it comes to food, because we don't need it?
Yeah, so it applies on multiple things than only food. Fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what exactly, because you said a lot of the times of the year you already keep Lent and you don't eat animal products. But even if you do it once a year, What exactly justifies, or what exactly makes it moral to put an animal to death?
It doesn't change the mindset, and your focus would be more on the mindset, on like animal rights.
Yeah.
As you mentioned before, it's like it's not a diet.
Yeah.
So I understand where you're going.
You see what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's about the rights of animals. So then, even if you do it once a year, you're still violating the right of an individual animal, right? Do you think that's fair?
No.
Do you think you should be vegan?
Should be is a big word. I mean, I do understand your point of view on it. Definitely, it's.
But when I say should be,
it's just hard to say as well, since I mean, if you for example been eating it for like the rest of your life, I mean, it's like, I mean, I love the experiment. It's just not very easy to give an answer like that right away. You know, it's a pretty heavy topic.
but it's only heavy because you know you want to continue doing it, isn't it? Because in the reality, if you didn't want to do it, like, would you find it heavy if I told you right now don't wear leather?
No.
No, but you only find it heavy when it's a topic with regards to something you want to continue doing.
It's not only that, it's something that you're used to.
Or
It's
used
like
to, yeah.
if you
I
gotta
guess-
change something major in your life, I mean, nutrition is like
Because
daily
you do
part.
it 3 times per day. It's true. It's true. There is that aspect to it. But then, don't you think we should take into consideration our difficulty versus their difficulty? Because, you know, like for us, it's like, okay, we got to change our diet. But for them, it's lights out. They get killed, you know, for one of our diets. Like, we choose a 10 minutes meal that we forget about in a couple of weeks, and they lose their whole existence for that.
Yeah.
Don't you think we should take into consideration also their experience?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, and again, it takes time. I mean, for example, I'm pretty sure there are many platforms where you talk about animal rights, for example. It's like one should like read about it and like really get deeper into it, and like knowing, hey, what am I getting myself into? Like, what's the entire idea behind the animal rights and so on.
That's respecting the rights of animals, but when you say it takes time, I wonder if we were talking about dogs or cats, you know, animals who we've grown to be friends with. Do you think, and you found out that all the meat in Albertheim and everywhere is just from meat coming from dogs and cats, and the farmers are like, you know what, we've been doing it for so long, we're just gonna continue doing it. Would you continue buying it?
They've been like in sense of like they've been lying
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah. Would
Yeah.
you continue buying those products?
No, because I'm not a dog or cat eater.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm
Don't you
sure
think-
I'm sure you don't like to hear it, but it's true. It's a fact. For example, I'm a chicken eater or a cow eater.
But shouldn't you give the same consideration to cows and chickens that you give to dogs? Like why? Like do you think because a dog didn't choose to be born a dog and a cow didn't choose to be born a cow? Why exactly should we treat them differently just because we see them differently? How is that fair?
Because
Isn't that discrimination?
Again, it's what you're used to. It's really what you're used to. It's like if.
But wait, because it's not about what you're used to. Because in the hypothetical that I described to you, you already are used to consuming dog and cat meat. But the minute you find out, even if you're used to it, you still say no to it. So it's still a cognitive process that you're taking there. It's not a my body craves it. Your body may crave it, but you still say no to it. So you see, you're still making this cognitive decision to not.
Yeah.
So why not make the cognitive decision for all other animals?
Because as I said, no, it is what you. I mean that they lied to you, for example, in what type of product they're selling to you. That's a totally different story than like, for example, what you.
Because they lie, that's why? Or why? Why would that be a different story?
No, because you're getting into like more the part of like they say that they're selling something while they're selling something else. This subject would be more on like selling a product, which is something totally different. I mean, it's still a part of all this entire subject of animal rights. I would still say, like, if the example that you used for like selling dogs instead of cows, or that's something major. I mean, if you make someone eat something that you've been
But
saying.
why?
Why?
Like
what?
I understand that's your view. I just
Yeah.
don't see the logical reason behind it.
Because-
why is it that different a dog versus a cow?
because I choose to eat cow. I don't choose to eat
But
dog.
how is that logical? That's the question. Like, how is that not pure discrimination? Isn't that
Discrimination between animals.
Yeah, it's exactly it, right? Like it's
okay.
exactly, and for that amount, it's between species, right? And discrimination between species is the same as any other type of discrimination. You see the individual as lesser than, and you see this individual as more than, and the individual that you see as lesser than, you think you have the right to kill and eat them. How is that not the same as any other form of discrimination that we've done throughout the centuries?
Yeah, I never thought about it. Maybe I am in that sense, like discriminating between animals and other animals.
Do you want to continue doing that?
It's really hard to say. I mean,
hard to say.
this social experiment is quite interesting, I have to say.
It's only hard because, again, you want to continue doing
Yeah.
it. But dude, you live in the most, like, honestly, you live in the most vegan-friendly place in the world. I think Amsterdam is one of the, well, maybe not the, but one of the most vegan-friendly places in the world. You have so many alternatives. You like chicken, you can buy plant-based chicken. And you literally, we're not, like, the difference is so small that you can't possibly say, oh yeah, I want to take the whole existence away from an individual because of that small taste difference. You have so many alternatives here.
I wish it was only the taste difference. I mean, to be very honest with you, my opinion on, for example, the let's say the vegan alternatives when it comes to meat is, to me, the vegan alternatives, they don't make sense.
In the context where somebody wants to consume meat but doesn't want to kill animals, why wouldn't it make sense to give them meat that doesn't kill animals?
Then I would just eat plant-based things. I wouldn't eat. I mean, like, as in, like, whole food. I wouldn't go for like a vegan burger or a vegan chicken. That to me, honestly, that's the type of thing that would not make sense.
Well,
I mean, even if you would.
You can't say it doesn't make sense. You can say that you wouldn't do it, but you understand that it does make sense to people who want to continue eating burgers, right? If somebody wants to continue eating burgers aren't inherently animal products. Burgers are just this concept that we did using animal products. But a burger is not inherently say, well, an animal product has to be in a burger. A burger is just this 2 buns, a patty, and some slices in between. It doesn't necessarily mean somebody's flesh has to be there.
Yeah.
The game's right over there, although I don't really see.
It's the same for sausages or anything, right?
Yeah.
If you can get all of that, or at least portion of the taste and all of the nutrition and everything that you want from it,
Yeah.
why not do that instead of putting an animal in a slaughterhouse? And if you don't want to do that, that's fine. If you want to do your own plant-based dish thing, it's okay. Because I don't really care what you eat or how you eat.
Yeah.
This is about what happens to the animals, and I'm here to defend them. And I don't think, like, I understand you acknowledge that it is a form of discrimination, but acknowledgement is one thing. It's what you're going to do with that acknowledgement is what matters.
Yeah. Fair. Yeah. Honestly, I have nothing else to add to it. Yeah.
Let me give you a card, okay? I appreciate you stopping by. I don't want to push you in any direction, but if you can watch the most important speech you'll ever hear, I'll give you this card for yourself.
Good.
It's called The Most Important Speech You'll Ever Hear. If you scan this QR code, it appears as the second video. Can you give that a watch?
I will. Yeah.
And until you watch it, try not to consume any animal products. Can you do that? Come on, not for me, for
I
the
won't
animals.
I won't eat anything.
Thank you.
But okay. Good luck with what you're doing.
Thank you. Cheers. Have a good one. At least he asked a lot of questions and he tried. I gotta change the batteries. Now you want hamburgers. That's perfectly fine. We have vegan hamburgers. Didn't even know cashew cheese was a thing? Yeah, cashew cheese is freaking delicious. I don't buy it because it's expensive, and I don't make it myself because I'm lazy. But from time to time I treat myself, and when I do, I realize just how good it is. Hey Melon, Steve, nice to see you here. Cool people. You wanna have a conversation? How old are you? 20? Okay. Because I need consent. Do you want to be on camera? Are you okay being on camera? I'm live on YouTube right now.
Oh, that's scary. I don't know what to do.
Okay, but we gotta go a little back. Maybe like 100 and something people, not a lot.
That's scary.
That's scary. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. They're mostly focused on shitting on me, so
Okay.
don't need to worry about it. I'm Chip. What's your name?
Maggie.
Maggie. Nice to meet you.
Claire.
Claire
Carol.
and Carol. Where are you from?
Germany.
Germany. Love it.
Germany,
love it.
but I lived in Brazil my whole life.
Oh, it's awesome. Awesome story. So I'm an animal rights activist. I'm here to speak up for animals. How do you feel about animals?
I love
Love them.
Love them?
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Do you think it's okay to enslave animals?
No.
No. Okay, I appreciate that. Do you think that when we farm them, are we enslaving them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you pay for animals to be farmed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you what?
Pay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
you
like
buy
we-
meat, when you
Yeah.
buy.
Yeah.
I don't eat meat.
Meat, dairy, eggs, all
Dairy.
this, right? They're all
Yes,
farming
okay.
animals. Yeah. Do you think you need to do any of this?
You.
Proteins.
Can we get protein from other sources?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can.
There's no necessity in particular, right? It's just a preference.
Yeah. Yes, for sure.
Is it a moral preference? Is that the right thing to do?
No.
I like your very sentiment. I like that.
You're really,
Yeah.
you're really
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah,
No, it's
I like
not.
it. It's
I
not.
know.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. And what can we do about it then? Or like, what can you do about it?
You can stop, but it's obviously not that easy, and trying to incentivize people to stop is also not that easy.
So you can stop. Why? What makes it hard to
replacements.
stop?
Because it's something you've grown up eating, and it's probably something you enjoy, and also it's everywhere around you. So
I acknowledge all that difficulty, but don't you think when we make choices, we should take into consideration the victim's perspective
yeah,
also?
I agree. Yeah.
So then, when we take into consideration the perspective of the animals in the situation and the difficulty that we have stopping, how does that compare to the difficulty that they go through when we choose to buy an animal product? And that means them being brought into existence to be used, and then they can no longer be used, we kill them.
Sorry, what was your question?
It's essentially who has more difficult time. Is it
Obviously
us?
the animals.
Obviously the animals.
Obviously the
Okay,
animals.
I appreciate you saying that. Okay. So then I don't know, like I don't know where to go from there because you agree with everything. But then, do you want to continue doing this? Do you want to continue participating in this? Yes.
I think it's a much bigger problem if you go like down to it actually. Like if, for example, if the three of us stop eating it or contributing to that, to the farming and everything, I know that's a really selfish way to think, but there's so many other people that are still gonna
But
continue.
that's the issue, though. When people think that, if everyone thinks, "Oh, if I'm not gonna do it, then there's no change," then everyone will do it, and
Yeah,
that's
that's
like
true.
you can't think like that.
I like her.
That's
She knows what she's saying. Yeah.
like I know, like, but
But that's one aspect of it, and also your impact is not negligible. It's every person adopting to a plant-based diet could save up to 100 animals each year. 100 animals is not nothing, is it?
no.
I would say even if it's one animal, right? Like we have to stop putting numbers on them and start realizing for who they are. They have thoughts, feelings, emotions. They're individuals who experience life. And if you're in their position, would you find any solace if somebody said, "You know what? I'm only going to kill you, and that's it. Then I'll stop." Is that okay? No, nobody, because nobody wants to die. And that's not something we have learned in school or something. We don't want to die because we were born with that will not to die. It's the same for them. Right. Have you considered going vegan, leaving all this behind? I know it's one of those words that a lot of people have some repulsion towards for some reason, but
I have considered. I've been a vegetarian for like 5 or 6 years now. I do consider it a lot of times, and I think I don't go vegan because selfish ways of just sometimes thinking it's too hard for my daily life. Although nowadays I feel like differently than maybe 5 years ago, there's more and more vegan options everywhere and at supermarkets. So I think it's more a problem of being able to leave your selfish habits behind. And
can I ask where you from in Germany? Where do you live in Germany?
We live here.
Yeah.
You live here in Amsterdam?
yeah, we study here.
Come on. The options here are like, it's like so easy. And it's cheaper too. Like it's much cheaper here. Like here, even if you buy the plant-based meats, it's cheaper. So it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
so the price is there.
The taste is not always there.
That's what I'm
I'm gonna be honest. I know there's some things that are good, but I've had a lot of like My mom, she always buys everything. I was vegan for a while because my household was kind of vegan.
Yeah.
And it's just not the same. But I didn't even, I don't even think it bothers me that much. Like, I could live without it, but I think it just takes more effort, and that's really selfish. But
what takes more effort? Because
avoiding products that have dairy and have eggs and all of these things.
But avoidance
like,
is not an
day-
action, is it? Avoidance is a non-action. Like you saying that it takes more. Like
No,
I'm
no,
just saying,
but
make different choices,
It does
right?
take more effort. If I'm like hungry right now and I see like a taco place and I want to get there, that right now I'm here, but then I'm like, there's literally dairy products and all these things. It takes more effort for me to go somewhere else, find something that actually has vegan options. All of those things, it does take more effort.
Sure, but
and
like
that's
the
super
level-
selfish because the animals are obviously suffering way more and stuff.
But the
I
level
can
of
see that.
effort that we're talking about is you literally walking 5 more minutes, right?
Yeah, but also I'm used to tasting these things and having these things. Of course, I'm gonna want to go there. If it's right there and it's easy and it's what I like it, I enjoy it.
But does that really justify?
No, I don't think it justifies it. But I'm just explaining to you why I do it.
I get it. Okay, I
I think
understand
it's
why you do
selfish
it.
and it's like not a good thing and like it's
Okay, so
yeah.
we all agree it's selfish.
yeah.
But do we want to continue being selfish then? Is that it? Yeah? Okay, well then
I don't
I have something for selfish people. Give me a second. I have something especially for you. It's called the Gore magazine. Can you just open through it and tell
Oh,
me?
it's gonna be so bad. I once saw one of these things. I couldn't eat meat for like months. This is gonna be really bad.
I don't know what to tell you.
Oh my god.
Oh, you didn't even open it at the bad page. It's like... Yeah. So all of these are like things that animals go through every day. It's,
Oh my god.
yeah, that's for testing products. And
Okay, but
cosmetics.
testing is also like another
yeah.
level.
Do you know why we test on beagles, for example?
No.
Because they're very docile. It means we can easily
That I do
manipulate
avoid.
them.
Well, this-
that,
yeah,
that
me
I
too.
always look if
But
it's
why is
tested.
that
why
bad
is-
but
yeah.
this good?
Yeah,
Because
that's
I think
true.
dogs are considered
I
like
think
house
also
pets.
avoiding these kind of products that test on cats and dogs is easier at times than avoiding products
that's
that have
just
eggs and dairy in them.
No, I would say actually, as a
For me.
5-year vegan, it's much more difficult to avoid the cosmetics. Because at least with the products that it comes for food, they're pretty easily labeled. And nowadays in Albert Heijn, even the label itself says it's vegan or not.
That's true, but I think a lot of things, like more like around me, there's more things that have.
I get that, and I guess you make the choice more often than that
Yeah.
than you do when you buy cosmetics and stuff. But you said for dogs, I just want to tackle that before anything. Like, we definitely put them in different categories, but they were all born the same, weren't they?
I know.
Out of their mothers. And-
Because like I have a dog, so I would not want him to. But maybe if I would have a pig, maybe I would feel different about it.
But isn't this like
But-
just another form of discrimination? Because you say, I feel
yeah.
this way about them, therefore it's okay for me to do this to them?
For sure is
Yeah, so isn't that bad? Isn't discrimination bad?
of course.
And you as women should
Always
say,
is.
I'm a
As
feminist.
women.
You're feminist also, I suppose, right?
As
course.
humans.
As humans. Yeah, as humans, but people who have been, we know women are like victims of oppression constantly still, sadly, in our society. So when we're victims of oppression, we should identify other forms of oppression and try to not be part of it also ourselves, is what I'm saying. Even if everyone else does it, women didn't have rights for thousands of years up until the latest hundreds of years. It was unfair. Everyone did it, everyone accepted it. Doesn't mean we should continue doing it, is my point, right? So if we, the people who understand it, don't do it, who the hell will do it eventually? Maybe one day.
I could try. I want to try.
Try. I appreciate it. Let me give you a card. Help you out. So I'm gonna give you a card, all of them of you. So there's a thing called Challenge 22.
Yes.
They hook you up with a dietitian. They send you recipes every day. They help you go vegan. All of it for free. And
That's really interesting. Yeah.
yeah, maybe I urge you to watch The Most Important Speech You'll Ever Hear or Dominion. But Dominion shows the stuff that you saw in there. But The Most Important Speech You'll Ever Hear doesn't, and it's just a really good speech. Maybe give that a watch to see, at
Yes.
least educate what is that you're paying for.
For sure.
Just to not be, lied to constantly, because these companies will lie to you so that they sell you stuff.
Yes.
and then you make your choices. I can't police you going forward. You will be responsible for your own choices. But if you know what you're doing is wrong, just don't do it. Okay?
Thank you.
They live through this. We don't see it. But thank you for having this
I
conversation.
appreciate you.
No worries.
We
thank you for having this
appreciate you.
conversation.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you. Have a good one. Bye. It was nice to see that one of them really wanted to change, wasn't it? It was nice to see that one of them wanted to change. It's so interesting that it's often when people meet in groups. By the way, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. I hope you've enjoyed the conversation so far. I'm a little bit more level-headed today. It's because my head is leveled. Hello. Hello. I shaved my head. Yeah. It's normally when people are in groups, a lot of the times what happened. Yeah, great pal. Thank you, Thomas. What happens is they generally take the same opinion and they just go by it. But it's interesting that from all these three, none of them had the same opinion. Hey, Aaron. I don't support any exploitation. Navia, because you're cool, Navia. You're a cool person, Navia. Of course you don't. Hey, Silva. Take off your cap. Not today, no. I'll do it. I'll probably do a stream at home, but I'm pretty cold. I would honestly put my black hat on now because it's pretty cold for me. Nobody tells you that when you shave your head, or maybe people do and I didn't listen. It gets it cold. Show me your bald head. Flo also had shaved off his hair, says Alexandra. Alexandra, okay, fine. There you go. See. Oh, it's so much warmer with the cap than without it. It looks awesome. Oh my god. Thank you, Alexandra. I also think it looks awesome. I think I look kind of cool without it. And at the gym, when I went to the gym today, after the gym when all my muscles were pumped and I had to shower there, I'm like, holy shit, I look amazing. I had to take photos of myself because I thought like with the haircut and everything, it just looks fucking amazing. Don't look bad? Thank you. Cool? Yeah. It's a vegan egg. It's a vegan egg. Yeah, Aaron. That's a good one, Aaron. I like it. Will I ever see Alexandra's comments again? Lol. You don't see Alexandra's comments, Renee? Why not? Oh, because Alexandra doesn't generally comment. She's like silent. Yeah, Alexandra does her thing. She works a lot, you know? I appreciate all the work that Alexandra does. Alexandra, by the way, I appreciate all the work that you do, but it's very difficult for me to find your, like, in case everyone doesn't know, I'm holding a sign that says I'm doing a social experiment, come talk to me. And if you think that the sign is freaking amazing, and it freaking is, the design is absolutely gorgeous, everything is perfect about it, Alexandra made the sign. Alexandra made the sign for free for you. So you can check it out, download it, and have the same conversations with people in your city or wherever you go. No, for some weird reason, I don't see her comments at all. Maybe, Renee, choose to all comments, not only the top ones. Off your meds again, I see you, bud. Prefer a sign showing food? Oh, that's okay, you can show that. It's just that we're not talking about food, and that would be misleading, wouldn't it? Hey, Caleb, nice to see you here. That's not debating. I'm not debating anyone. There's nothing to debate. Animal rights are not something to debate. They were born having rights. We take them away from them. Oh my god, I see you again. See ya? Renee sees her again. Yay. All is well. All is well. If Renee sees Alexandra and Alexandra sees Renee, all is well. Yeah, so Alexandra, as I was saying, hi. As I was saying, Alexandra, you need to, nothing wrong with shaving your head. Completely agree. That's kind of cool, actually. Alexandra, I couldn't find your resources, by the way. I can't find your resources anymore. I went to your website. I think it's called adderholtproject.de. I couldn't. I didn't know they get filtered. Yeah, Renee, they do. And I don't even know how or why they get filtered. You want to have a conversation?
About what? Are you trying to sell something?
No, I'm just speaking about animals.
About animals?
Yeah.
Okay.
You okay?
Sure.
I am live on YouTube, though. Are you okay with that? You okay being live on YouTube?
Takes a long time.
No, how long do you have?
5 minutes.
5 minutes? Yeah, we can do 5 minutes. You wanna come here so that you interview?
Only in English.
Yeah, only in English.
Only English.
Yeah. What's your name?
Caroline.
Caroline, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you. Caroline, I'm an animal rights activist. I'm here to speak up for animals.
Okay.
How do you feel about animals?
Good.
Good? Yeah. Do you think we should enslave animals?
Enslave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we do that?
Yes.
We should enslave animals?
No, enslave. It's meaning not to use
Enslave
them.
means to slave, to make
no,
them
no,
slaves.
No.
Do you think that when we farm them, we are making them slaves?
Depends on what kind of farm.
So whatever kind of farming that you imagine that is not slavery, if we replace the animal with a human, would it be slavery?
Yes.
So then shouldn't it be slavery also for them? Very noisy. Do you think we need to do this to them? No, right? Do you think that we have other choices, like we as consumers?
I think so, but it's a little bit difficult to make the choices, make the right choices.
Can I ask why? Why is that difficult?
Find out what kind of stuff we need to keep healthy and
Appreciate that. Have you, like, I can provide you with that resources, but have you ever considered going vegan for the animals and saying, I don't want animals to be enslaved for me anymore?
we cut down very low. Maybe once a week we eat.
It's amazing.
And we eat always biological and good farming, where we know where it's from.
Yeah, but even in those situations, animals are still put to the same practices, huh? Brought into existence to be used and then killed. Yeah. Like even in a biological setting, they're still put in a bad position. And I appreciate you already making changes. You know, do you think you should change it altogether and never buy them?
Of course.
Yeah. Well, let me give you a card, and I appreciate you stopping by. I want to respect your time. I don't want to keep you for too long. There's a thing here called Challenge 22.
Okay.
They hook you up with a nutritionist. They send you recipes every day. They help you go vegan. All of it for free.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you
It's
so
a good
much.
cause you're,
Yeah. We keep fighting, huh? We're fighting for them. Have a good one. Cheers. Yeah, short conversation. You're here for a reason, but I don't think to learn. We have one of those people here who wants to justify the exploitation, abuse, and slaughter of said to being. It's virtue signaling that shits my ears. Your ears shit, bro? First of all, you don't know what virtue signaling is because this ain't it, bro. This ain't it. God damn it. This ain't it, bro. This ain't no virtual signaling, bruh. Well, his ears shit. Bruh, I don't know, man. You need to look into that. You need to go to a doctor if your ears shit. That's kind of bad. Chip, you are embarrassing as diggies with your behavior. You just stop. Aaron. No, I will not stop. I'm here to defend animals and be a little bit funky in the process and, you know, being like making fun of the nonsense that people say in the stream. Why not? Dogs need meat. No, they don't. We have empirical evidence showing that dogs can thrive on plant-based diets also, provided that they're given the exact nutrition. Hey, you want to have a conversation?
What is the conversation about?
Animals.
How long will it take?
How long do you have?
A minute.
A minute?
Yes.
We don't think we can have a conversation.
No?
No.
Okay. Well, good luck.
Okay, good luck. 1 minute. How long do you have? 1 minute. No, it's not gonna work. Plant-based equals flexitarian. No, it's not. Plant-based. By plant-based, I mean you only eat plants. Plant only. There you go, if you want to be pedantic about it. A plant-only diet. Dogs most definitely need meat. Look it up. No, they need dogs, like cats, like every single other being on this planet. They need nutrition. It doesn't matter where the nutrition is coming from. So, for example, taurine, we can now synthesize it. We don't need to exploit and slaughter a sentient being for it. Taurine was one of those things that animals needed from other animals. They don't anymore. We can synthesize it. There you go. The paperwork Chip has is from China, lol. I don't know what paperwork you mean. I'm just saying we have empirical data to prove my point. Get a job, minimum wage. Well, thank you for being concerned with me, and you can always super chat if you're so concerned with my well-being. Hi, you wanna have a conversation?
Yes.
How old are you?
We are 16.
16. You can't be on camera though, unless your parents are here and you can consent. they
Okay,
consent
no,
for it.
it's okay.
No?
Fine.
Okay,
Thank
have a
you.
good one. You want to convert vegans to abuse animals to make yourself feel better? Who wants to do that? There's somebody who wants to do that, Navia? This is a job, the best job in the world. I don't know if it's a job. Hi there, you wanna have a conversation?
Hello.
Hi. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah. You wanna try also? Oh, only you? Okay, interesting. I usually get the younger people who wanna do it. So it's,
Traductor. She.
oh, you're a translator? Are you okay being live on YouTube?
No.
No? You don't wanna be live on YouTube?
No. She.
Only her? Okay. It's gonna be difficult if you wanna translate then. I'll just keep you off camera both, okay?
No escuchaste, sí entendí.
No entendí. No. Repeat.
So you'll both be off camera.
Oh, sí. Que si tú quieres salir en la cámara. Sí.
Okay.
Yes.
It's gonna be interesting with the translator. I'm an animal rights activist.
Programa de TV.
I fight for animals. How do you feel about animals? Yeah.
Solo sobre animales.
¿Ah?
Solo sobre animales.
¿Sobre animales? Ok. Pero ¿cuál es la pregunta?
The question was, how do you feel about animals?
Yes.
¿Qué? Pero de ahí para yo sí sé.
No, es que no le entendí media frase.
I wish my Spanish was good enough.
No podemos hablar, o no sabemos.
It's gonna be difficult. I'll just give you a card. You know what? I thank you for being here. It's gonna be difficult otherwise. I'll just give you a card. Okay? You have you'll see what I mean here.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay. No worries. Enjoy your time in Amsterdam.
Sorry.
No worries. Have a good one. She was trying. She really was trying to translate, but she was having a difficult time. She seemed like a young person who was trying to translate for her mother, which was kind of nice, but you know. Eat okra, not orca. Eat beans, not beings. Hell yeah. Eat. How long have you been a vegan? 5 years? Asking because you still have energy for this conversation with people. After 17 years, I quit. Yeah, maybe, you know. Hey, you want to have a conversation?
Yeah.
How old are you?
16.
You can't be on camera. Can anyone help me find a vegan farm? I've been asking. Why can't plants eat meat but I can? Oh God, all these questions. Which plants eat meat? Are you talking about some plants that we call carnivorous? Well, I don't think they know morality. I don't think they know what they're doing is right or wrong. Tofu lives matter? You think tofu's alive, bro? Jesus Christ. Some people are... Tofu lives matter! Hello everyone, I'm Farmer Johnny. And I'm here to tell you, I'm gonna exploit and slaughter dogs today. Why? Because if you chose to eat tofu, tofu is alive. And we don't want to eat tofu, we want to exploit and slaughter dogs. Shut the shit out of this dog. Slaughter the dog. I'm Farmer John for you, everyone. Stupidity. Jesus. Tofu lives matter. Yeah, try Google. It answers a lot of questions. Navia, what do you mean try Google? What is Google? Probably a lot of them don't know what Google is. That's fair. They don't know what Google is. When are you coming back to Romania? What do you mean? I live here. I have citizenship here. So whenever I want to, I can go to Romania. But what do you mean by back to? This is my original place now. You understand? Couldn't answer that one, huh? I asked the questions amongst several other questions in this stream, but I expect an answer because my privilege says that when I ask a question, I expect an answer, even though this person wasn't even looking at the screen or even noticed my question. And when they don't answer, I then say, couldn't answer, huh? Silly. The meat has clogged up their brain, yeah. I love this voice. Thank you. If you think I don't suck, Gui says Chip sucks. Well, I'll tell you this, Gui. If you think that I do not suck, type literally anything in the chat. If you think I suck, type nothing. I don't know what to tell you. A lot of people are typing stuff in the chat. There you go. A lot of people are typing a lot of stuff in the chat. Even Gui likes me, see? By type nothing, I mean don't type anything. Sue says I like Chip, thank you. Chip is a badass, thank you. I do exude a lot of confidence. I've been talking about that in therapy a lot, that it's just insane how much confidence I exude when actually I'm a pretty shy person by default. A lot of people don't know that I'm pretty shy. Which protein bar? Protein bars. Linda, good protein bars. I really, I'm like almost addicted. I'm almost addicted to Huel protein bars. I'm just like the caramel one. Don't. Huel protein bars are just freaking delicious. Like the caramel one is like eating a Snickers that doesn't have the nuts in it. The one with nuts in it will taste almost identical to Snickers. Just freaking delicious. I'm not even sponsored. I should be sponsored by Huel. Eat caramel, not camel. I like that, Kuka. That's cool. It's a cool one. Everyone, remember to subscribe if you're enjoying the stream. We're going to be doing this a lot. We will do this a lot. And sometimes it's more entertaining than others. I guess today it's a little bit more entertaining than other times. I don't know exactly what's happening over there. It's because there's no more hair. The hair was lack of entertainment. Question, why when I am not vegan, I hate animals? That's pretty simple. Because you choose. The reason why when you're not vegan, you hate animals, the next logical deduction, is because you choose to exploit them for products you do not need. So when you make a choice to exploit somebody, it's only normal for that somebody to think that you hate them, because you only exploit them on the basis of the species that they're born in, which they didn't choose, right? It's the same as a racist. It's safe to say that a person who's a victim of racism could say that the racist person hates them, right? You're doing speciesism, so obviously somebody who's in a species that you discriminate against could say that you hate them. I'm vegan, but only because I hate the taste of meat. Well, that's not being vegan, Aaron. Being vegan means rejecting slavery of animals. That's what being vegan is about. You're just on a plant-based diet, you say. Probably may even consume dairy products. And for dairy products, baby cows are taken away from their mothers for milk. In order to produce milk, a cow has to be pregnant. So what do? We put our hands up their ass, up their little bum. We hold their cervix over there. Then we inject semen in their vagina. Another person has to go and collect that vagina by putting a dildo in the ass of a male cow, and then collecting the semen because they electrostimulate them. Thank you, Chip. You're amazing. Silva, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the super chat and the nice words. We have a problem with asses of animals somehow, especially of cows. Like, we just keep thinking that it's ours to just insert whatever we want, and then that's kind of messed up, if you ask me. I would say don't only insert things in somebody's ass when you get informed consent. You want to have a conversation? Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, sure.
How old are you?
21.
21?
19.
19? Okay. Do you also want to... Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I need some form of consent. You're going to come here so that you're in view? What's your name?
Martina.
Martina, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from?
Maxime. I'm
Maxime.
from Holland. She's from Spain.
Yeah.
Holland and Spain. Okay. Well, I'm an animal rights activist. I'm Chip, as I said my name. I'm an animal rights activist, and I'm here to speak up for the animals.
Mhm.
How do you feel about animals?
I love animals.
Yeah, me too.
Me too. I appreciate that. Yeah. Do you think we should be enslaving animals?
No,
no.
not enslaving.
Probably
No.
not, no.
You
Not
shouldn't
enslave.
enslave anything.
No.
Yeah. Do you think that when we choose to farm them, we are enslaving them?
Depends on what kind of farming.
Let's imagine the best case of farming. Wouldn't that still be slavery, or would that be...
That's a very hard question.
Well, let's replace the animal with a human animal.
Mhm.
Would that be slavery if we farm them in the best way possible?
I mean, if
Yeah,
there
but-
was a human farm,
I think humans and animals are not the same.
Well, we can go down that route, but first, would it be slavery if we choose to farm humans?
yeah, I mean, it would be.
Yeah, probably.
So then, wouldn't it logically be slavery if they're another species? Because the action is the same, right?
That's a very hard one.
I get your point.
Yeah.
The action is the same, right? It's not a different action. It's just a different individual, different species. Okay, so if farming animals is slavery and we are against slavery, shouldn't we be against farming animals?
I think so, yeah.
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 Maybe we should be.
Yeah. So do you guys think you should not pay for animal products then? Maybe be vegan?
You know, in Spain, we have jamon and everything. It's very hard
Fucking
to not
horrible.
eat. Like,
Do you know how they kill pigs in Europe?
yeah.
Oh.
My dad is a vet, so I'm very familiar
How do you
with
think
it.
they do it?
They just like kill them with like a machine. No?
Put them in gas chambers.
Ah, really?
Yeah. And then they cut their throats, yeah. Yeah, it's I think 80% are in gas chambers and like 20% are like used with electric stunning. But yeah.
Because I've seen my dad has shown me videos. I think it was of cows. That
Cows
they
are
turn the
stunned,
cows.
yeah.
Yeah, and then.
Oh, would they turn them? Oh, that's
Yeah.
when they turn them, when they keep them fixed and they turn them, that's halal slaughter.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because they keep with halal slaughter, they have this thing where they say the animal doesn't have to be in distress, and in order for them to justify seeing that the animal is not in distress, they keep them tied. They keep all their limbs tied and all of them tied, so that even if they were in distress, they couldn't really see it. So then they say,
Yeah.
the animal probably isn't in distress.
I mean, aren't they all in distress if they're getting killed?
They smell the blood when they go in
Yeah.
there. Of course, they know what they're getting themselves
Yeah.
into. They know. They smell the blood. They hear the screams. They're not stupid animals, you know. Like
Yeah.
we recently, by the way, after thousands of years of farming cows, only recently we discovered that they're as intelligent as monkeys because they,
Really?
yeah, they can use, for example, they have multi-tool use. So that means the same. For example, there was a cow who was using a broom. The same broom for different purposes,
Oh
which
my
is
God.
something that most animals can't really do. So they're actually very intelligent. So, but we have other alternatives, right?
Yeah.
To eat, to wear. So what
Yeah.
exactly justifies us doing this to animals?
I'm sorry, but
Do we have to
we
take the
catch
tram?
this tram.
Okay,
But
let me
thank
give
you
you
so
some
much.
cards. Okay, thank you for stopping by. I hope
We,
I'll give you just a little bit of a task. Okay.
Yeah.
Watch. It's called the most important speech you'll ever hear. Okay. Oh wait, you have one.
Yeah.
But it doesn't stop here. It doesn't stop here. It stops there. There or there? Yeah, wherever you want to go. I gave her a card. We'll see where it goes. He didn't really want to say anything, but he was pretty clearly like, yeah, you know what? Okay, let's do one more conversation and I want to go. It's getting cold in here. What's this guy complaining about? I'm here fighting for animal rights. I'm not complaining about anything. You got them? Nice one. I don't know if I got them. I just talked to them. They kind of understood a little bit of the perspective. No, that's the thing about it, right? Like, I can't hold them hostage. They had to leave. Just a question out of curiosity. Is having pets okay? Well, it's a little bit of a more complex question. I hope you have patience to listen to this. is having animal companions okay? As long as you don't buy them from a breeder who specifically brings them into existence for you to use them, then I don't have a problem if you rescue them and treat them like the individuals that they are. If, however, you rescue them and treat them like an object, obviously problematic. If, however, you buy them from a breeder, which is essentially bringing them into existence for your own convenience, it's also problematic. So, the point is, you having a friendship with an animal, we don't oppose that as long as you have a friendship with them, as long as you treat them like a friend. Sure, we live in this society where sadly, contextually or legally, they are bound to us, they are legally our property, but you don't have to treat them that way, right? So when you ethically treat them like the individuals that they are, I don't see a problem with it. Again, provided you don't pay for them to be brought into existence, for them to be your companion. Sure. Thank you, Waterflows, for being here. It's a common question. We get it. We get that. It's an important question. Do you have a problem with animals eating other animals? Yeah, but there's nothing I can do about it.
Definitely.
You wanna have a conversation?
Yeah, definitely.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. You wanna come? Here's the train view.
Okay.
What's your name?
Eres.
I'm Chip. Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
I'm from Poland.
From Poland.
Living here.
Nice. You live here. Okay. Well, that's mostly where I ask. Where do you live? Essentially, not necessarily where you were born. I was born in Romania, but I live here anyway, so it's the same.
I was born in Poland. I live here.
I'm an animal rights activist. I speak up for animals. How do you feel about animals?
About what?
Animals.
Animals.
Yeah.
Depends which ones. At all?
Sure.
Look. About animals. Of course, they have a less space because we taking forests and everything.
Yeah.
All sorts, all kinds of things what Mother Nature give for us and them to share. We take them.
Do you think it's okay to bring animals into existence, use them, and then kill them?
Right question. Good question. Hey, look, from beginning, I think, of humanity, we hunt and eat the animals.
Well, we live in a time now when we don't need to do that, right? Like from the beginning of humanity, there was a necessity behind it. We had to do it. Now we don't have to do it. So how can we say that it's okay to do it if we don't have to do it?
Okay, but it's also different. This is different way, because in these times, farmers especially just grow them for this reason.
Yeah, but that's the problem, isn't it?
Actually, why?
Wait, if I start growing humans for them to be my slaves, does that mean I have the right to enslave them?
No.
So if I grow animals for them to be my slaves, does that mean I have the right to enslave them?
You know, animals don't speak.
Doesn't matter. Some humans also don't speak. Doesn't mean I can enslave them, right?
Okay. It's quite tricky, but okay. It's like, for me, I have in my own. I want to spend retire like in some place when I can buy the piece of ground and just grow my own chickens, my own vegetables, everything.
But
for
you're
my
not the
own.
one growing them, are you? They're their own individuals. They grow their own body. You just feed them.
I'll just take care of process to
And
grow.
then you kill them.
Yeah.
How is that
definitely.
fair towards them?
It's like not really forget the proper food for your body. No, it's not really matter what they feel.
You can get proper food without doing that to them.
Yes. What kind of?
Plant-based food.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that. But it's like without meat. We are predators. Without meat.
I'm not a predator. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you a predator?
Definitely. Look.
Who have you predated on lately? Who have you predated on lately? Sounds to me like you just go into a supermarket and pick a product. That's not much predation there, is there?
Yes. I'm hunting pikes, fishes. Also.
Oh, that's awful, isn't it?
Why?
They asphyxiate to death, man.
Huh?
They asphyxiate to death. That's probably one of the worst things you can do to an animal.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Is that nice?
No, look, it's like.
If you were in their shoes and somebody would put your hand in the water and until you drowned, would that be nice to you?
they can try it.
Would
They
that
can
be
try-
nice to you?
Look,
though?
of course not. When you say the example like this, of course not. But
So if you don't like it, why would you think they like it?
no, I didn't say they like it.
So why do it then? Because you don't need to do it.
Was many cases I always need to do that. I always want to feed myself.
But you can feed yourself without doing that, can't you?
Yeah, I can.
So why
I
choose
can.
to do it then?
But why I supposed to? Why I supposed to support all the big corporations? What they doing?
Okay, like
all
me.
of these things. What you fighting for? They do like much bigger damage for these animals, you know, than me hunting them. You
I
know.
wouldn't say for the one fish that gets asphyxiated to death, no corporation does anything worse than what you do to them. But let me make it easy for you. Do you eat dogs?
No.
Why not?
When I don't know. I just grow up in the culture when the dogs are not allowed to eat.
Okay. So if the culture changes now and people eat dogs, are you gonna start eating dogs also?
No. I don't think so.
No. So then why? Why is that? The question is why.
Okay. For me, why? Because I putting the dogs in a different segment of the animals. I know dogs are home pets.
So is that really fair that you choose to put them? You have power over animals, and you say I put you in that box, I put you in that box, and because you're in that box, I'm going to kill you. You know, none of you chose the box that you're in. I just put you in the boxes, and I kill you based on the box that you're in. And you think that's fair?
I don't know the fairness is. I don't know if fairness is exist. Why we pay taxes for guys what they raping and eating child?
Yeah.
You know.
And is that fair?
No, it's not.
And if you have the option to not do it, don't you think you should choose to not do that?
If I will have an option, then yeah.
Yeah. So now you have the option to not put animals in that box and not kill them. So why choose the one that it's clearly unfair?
Because as a human, I need the meat sometimes.
You don't know.
Oh yes, I do.
What exactly do you need from it?
Can I tell you something? I will not tell any nutrition I need from them. I just need the meat. My body even ask for it.
So you don't. It's not nutrition, right? As you just said, it's just your body
No.
craves it.
It's like no. I will not like count the exactly nutritions I need from meat, but I just know as a human being, as a.
Do you trust science?
Real one, yeah.
So do you trust nutritional science that says we can be healthy on a plant-based diet?
Yes. This is not in modern style. This is not gonna cost you more than you earn money.
No, it's actually cheaper. So if you take it to be true that you can be healthy on a plant-based diet, how is it fair for you to kill an innocent fish?
No, I will not do that. In that moment, I will be not do that. If I will be just hypothetically, if I go on this plant-based diet, then I will be don't need to do that.
So why don't you do that then?
No, because I want. I'm just rising.
So because you want to, not because you need to. We've gone to the root of it. So do you think that if somebody wants to kill somebody else, they should just do it, or the fact that they want to do it somehow makes it okay?
No. Look, it's like everyone is different. Look. It's
So
like,
the fact that you want to kill an animal, does that mean it's okay to do it because you want to?
I don't mind.
You don't mind, but do you think the animal minds?
I don't care.
Yeah, you don't care, but isn't this the same mentality that humans have had? Isn't this exactly what led to Nazis killing Jewish people?
I'm support that.
You are. I mean,
support
you can admit that to an innocent animal. You're exactly like a Nazi because you generally say, "I'm going to put you in this box, and because you're in this box, I'm going to kill you." Isn't that exactly what Nazis did to Jewish people? They put them in a box, and they said, "Because you're in this box, we're going to kill you."
I kill for food, not for fun.
Oh no! They also
ideology.
It's optional food. Just to be clear. No. It's the same thing because you see, you can get food without killing them. You have acknowledged that.
I can.
So you don't kill them for food. You kill them because you want to kill them.
To get food, I want to eat.
Yeah. So German people, the Nazi people, when they killed the Jewish people, they killed them because they said that would make the economy better.
Yeah, that was right. That was
That's what
right.
they said. They weren't right, but that's what they said. There were other ways to make the economy better, but they said we're gonna choose this one to make the economy better. You choose to kill animals because you say you want food, but there are other ways for you to eat food,
Yeah, I
but you
know.
choose this one. So how is that any different? You choose to oppress an innocent individual strictly because you want to make that choice. How is it any different?
So you just try to say I'm way of thinking Nazi?
To the animals,
So
yes.
you're right.
To the animals, you
But
are.
you're
that.
right. Not only to the animals. Not only to the animals.
So you are a Nazi person?
Yeah, I'm I quite agree with some of points of this ideology. Yeah, for some points, for sure, more I support than I don't.
Okay, which points do you support of being a Nazi?
No, it's like if he's gonna put this on the internet, I will not tell that. I will not say that, but just.
You're just making
For
my
some-
argument stronger by saying
Okay, look.
stuff like that.
To be honest, okay, one thing is for sure happened. You know why we speak here? Now we talk here now because all of this shit would not happen. If it would not happen, you and me probably will be never maybe met each other. Even maybe our parents would be never met each other. So we can just say thank you for the history. Now we can talk about it here. You know?
Yeah, do you know what survivorship bias is?
What?
Survivorship bias. It's kind of what you're saying right now. It's essentially you're saying I'm a survivor of it, therefore it's not really, it's okay.
No,
but
not
you see-
survive. I'm not
you see-
survivor from this. I'm just like
You are,
effect.
yeah.
I'm just effect of this.
Yeah, but you're the survivor of it, aren't you? Because you were never persecuted for being born in a certain way, and yet these people were being persecuted, born in a certain way, and persecuted for it. And you're saying it's okay because it led you to where you are right now.
But look,
but it's not.
But it was not about the genetics. It was about what they do and they behave, and what they do about they own. They bring the fucking credit, like borrowing money for a percent.
I'm not really interested in speaking about racism stuff that you have in your mind. I'm sorry, but I hope you do have a better day. Okay, I'm not going to stop having a conversation with you. Okay, and please consider everyone deserves to live. Wow, all of a sudden we got a racist on our hand and a Nazi sympathizer. Holy fucking shit! Holy fucking shit, huh? But that's where we get a lot of the times. If you are offended by the comparison, it says more about you than the ones making the comparison. 100%. He wasn't even offended by it. He actually acknowledged the comparison, huh? What the fuck was that? Says Martin. Martin, yeah, right. This guy he managed to make meat eaters and Polish people look bad at the same time. Well, no. Polish people are cool. Let me tell you that. Polish people are fucking cool. Every single Polish person I met except for this one was absolutely an amazing person. But that's it, everyone. I'm gonna go. Yeah. Jesus Christ. He said he agrees with some of the things that he wasn't a Nazi sympathizer. He says he agrees with some of the points that the Nazi people did. He was literally a Nazi sympathizer. And not only that, he said it's justified because it led to the position that we were in today. What the fuck are you saying? He was literally a Nazi sympathizer. If you're saying anything but fucking Nazism was bad, you are a Nazi sympathizer. It's as easy as that. When you claim an injustice to be not that bad, it means you're an injustice sympathizer. Chip, you would do better by spreading your message in the form of stand-up comedy, I think. You have a talent, or just try stand-up on your own aside from the vegan stuff. I think it would be therapy. Yeah, I could do. I think I could do stand-up. I think I could be good at it, but I don't know what to do, what to speak about a lot of the time. So I'm like, I don't know. But I appreciate you saying that. Maybe I'll give it a try some point. It just seems like one of the most difficult things to do, huh? Some of the points the Nazis made were bad, but how do you think they swayed the opinion of a whole country if everything was bad? How do I think they swayed? Just like how Donald Trump sways everyone else today by lying. What do you mean? By lying and selling them bullshit stories. That's how they swayed it. By lying completely. Do you think that Deutschland über alles, which was their whole thing, Germany comes first, essentially what they were saying. Do you think that when Hitler invaded Poland, it was Germany comes first? No, it was not. Do you think that when the US is attacking Iran right now, do you think that's America first? No, it is not. It's all lies. It's all lies. They are lying to you. And if you, Germany above all, like, yeah. And if you're buying all that bullshit, then you're essentially buying the bullshit and thinking that it's okay. Because in reality, statistically speaking, if you're all for my country being first or my country being best, then you would be for better immigration processes, because immigration makes your country stronger. You would be for more progress, because progress just makes your country better. How? Well, for instance, Netherlands is a very small country. I'll take that example, but let's use Germany as an example as we've seen so far. Germany is a country that has finite borders. You can only farm as much as you can within those borders. There is a limit to it. However, if you choose to no longer farm animals, that limit increases severely, and you can produce dairy, you can produce meat, and all of that without farming animals. How? By using precision fermentation, by using lab-grown meat, all of this stuff. The tram speaks. So you could literally be doing better by your country by embracing progress. That's the thing about it, though, isn't it? Progress can be scary for some. That's the problem. A lot of the times we neglect this idea. We think that progress is scary because maybe it wasn't tested or something. But a lot of the ideas that we say today, plant-based products, better for the environment, stuff that regards the environment and everything, these are not new ideas. Maybe they're reaching your ears first, right? Like maybe it's the first time you're hearing about veganism or stuff, or animal rights. These are not new ideas. These are ideas that we've been speaking for thousands and thousands of years. They've only been formalized in the last century. And not only that they've been formalized in the last century, they've also been, a lot of them have been have some form of scientific basis behind them. Do you still buy products from supermarkets? If so, are you not a hypocrite? Because I buy products from a supermarket? Well, my position is I think animal exploitation is wrong. If I buy products from a supermarket, how am I supporting animal exploitation? Universal basic income. Linda, that's fucking, I so wish we had that. And it's insane because I think we're moving towards a place, towards a society where we need universal basic income, because we see corporations are just being assholes. They're just care about profits. They'll hire AI to do everything. AI is replacing more and more jobs, and we're just going to be put in a position where people are having difficulty nowadays finding jobs. I can't imagine how it's going to be like in 10 years. So where the fuck are we going to get money? Where the fuck are corporations going to make money if we don't have money? Like, I don't get it. Where's the future? So yeah, universal basic income. That's where it's at. And also, if you had, by the way, if you had universal basic income, you could solve so many tax issues. You could have solve so many tax issues, because people wouldn't need to pay tax anymore if you give them money. Like, or maybe some tax, right? Like if you make extra money, you could pay tax on that. But otherwise, you save all the taxes. It's insane to me. Like it would make so much more sense. In a city like Amsterdam, you have no choice. We have to raise the demand of plant-based products, yeah. Why aren't you working but complaining about rich people? Why aren't you invent another iPhone? Why aren't I invent another iPhone? Well, the reason why I don't invent another iPhone is because oh, never mind, man. You think that's the thing about this simple-mindedness, is that you think that an idea is just that's it. An iPhone was big because of one idea. No, bro, that was work of a lot of people, all comprised into one roof, and marketed properly and done properly. Like, there's a lot to it. It's not just an idea. An idea doesn't just make you rich, first of all. And second, I'm not here complaining about rich people or me not being rich or stuff like that. I'm here complaining about the fact that there are people on this planet who are starving, people on this planet who are homeless. And if you want to talk about rich people, there are fucking billionaires. Do you understand what a fucking billion is? Like, it's insane to me that some people are so stupid as they don't understand how much 1 billion is. And I'll put it into perspective. If you've ever had $100,000 or 100,000 euros in your bank account as savings, which is a lot of money already, and you think, well, $1 is nothing. I would pay $1 to get a better meal. I would pay $1 to not have to struggle one day. Okay? Think about it this way. And if you had 100,000 in your bank account, and that's what $1 is to you, to a billionaire, that's what $10,000 is every single day. They would literally pay $10,000 extra just to get a better meal. They could literally buy a fucking car every day just to prove a point. Just to prove a point, $1. What $1 is to you if you had $100,000 in your bank account is what $10,000 would be to a billionaire. Fucking think, it's fucking huge amount sums of money. Just saying, don't be stupid. Don't encourage that. Billionaire is way too much money for one single person. It's just way. Oh, Silvafet, yeah, you become a member. Thank you so much, Silvafet. Thank you, Silvafet. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, Silvafet. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for being here. You know, sometimes we have conversations about one thing, sometimes we have conversations about another, I guess. I mostly want to speak about animals, but when I hear this nonsense about the world that we live in today, oh my God, also 5 membership. Silva, thank you so much. Also 5 gift memberships. Thank you. Oh God, thank you so much for all the support, everyone. I really do appreciate the support. It does help. It does help make all of this happen more. Because I do wanna, like, I'm managing my finances, and I probably will have to work a little bit more. But I think I'm gonna make it work. So if I make it work this year, if I succeed, then that's gonna be perfect. So that's what I'm going for, and all of this really does help me do all the stuff that I do, all the shorts, all the videos, all the live streams that I do. Nobody wanted to talk about avocados today, says Kuka. Kuka, I stopped eating avocados because they're fucking expensive. They're so expensive. How dare they be so expensive? Just eat nuts now because they're cheaper. That's what I replaced them with, nuts. Should you be vegan? Let's see the results of the poll. No, I hate animals. Wow, 45% of people hate animals. That's insane. Yes, I'm a decent person, says 35% of people. That's pretty good. And maybe 20% of people said maybe, and they'll tell me why. So I'm guessing you've heard a lot of reasons on why. Hey, Daniel Broccoli is here. Nice to see you here. Buying products from supermarkets makes you an animal exploiter. They force farmers into mass production, which kills many animals and insects. Well, first of all, source, trust me, bro. Second of all, whatever I buy my products from, I can only buy them from a type of a supermarket. Because even if I go to a market, as you would call it, like a Turkish store or a market, the same thing. They buy the products from the same place. They all come from the same farms, one place or another, right? So if you're going to provide me, like, this is exactly, by the way, for the person who made that supermarkets claim, Sir Lawson, this is exactly what virtue signaling is. A lot of people say that I do it, but this is what virtue signaling is when you say, you see what you're doing is not good without providing an option for it. If you give me an option that is viable and that I can actually do it, no problem, I'll do it. I have no problem changing my habits and admitting that I'm wrong. This isn't the process. Why do you look so unhealthy if veganism? Why do you look so unhealthy if you respect animals? Huh? Well, I said I respect animals. How dare you respect animals? You know how unhealthy it is to respect animals? Thank you, Master Dave, for being here. And Silvafet. Well, we got a nice community going here, huh? Thank you, Silvafet. It's a cool community here. Smart plus vegan. Ha ha ha. Wait. Ha 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 ha. Ain't no way. I'm Daddy Longlegs. I'm insecure about my choices. I'm a small little man, but I feel big when I exploit little animals. Oh, you're a little animal. Stab you to death for a sandwich. I feel like a big man when I eat that little sandwich because you know what? What's his name? I forgot his name. What's his name? Fuck. Shit. That soul's kid went to shit now. Damn it. Oh, because one man online, that guy told me that in order to feel like a man, to be a real man, you gotta exploit them animals, bruh. If you don't eat that steak, bruh, you're not gonna feel like a big man, bruh. You gotta eat that steak, bruh. I don't really like the taste of it. It kind of just tastes like a fucking pipe, because that's all it is. It just tastes like eating fucking metal. But you gotta do it, bruh, because you gotta feel like a big man, bruh. Otherwise, bruh, what you gonna do, huh, bruh? This guy looks like a schizophrenic in public. Thank you, I appreciate it. Chip having a crash out, not at all. I think you need to learn how to identify crash outs better. You did it for most of your life, Chip.
What is your life?
What is my life? Yeah, I'm live streaming. I was speaking for animal rights.
What is it called?
I'll give you a card. What are you gonna say? Gives a lot of stupid excuses. This is you have my YouTube channel and everything there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
We'll search you up.
Say it again?
We'll search you up.
Yeah, sure, no worries. I speak for animal rights. Are you guys vegan?
Sometimes.
Sometimes?
I'm
That's not
fully, fully vegan.
You're fully vegan?
Yes.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah,
What made you go vegan?
my parents, they said to me that it's bad to eat meat and that kind of stuff, so yeah, I just didn't do it.
Well, being vegan just means we respect animals.
Yeah, yes,
you can't
sure.
really respect animals if you make the choice to kill them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah, and I think it's a really nice option that, well, good thing that I made like vegan meat, you know.
So many options now.
Yeah,
You guys live in
you
Amsterdam?
can easily replace it.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
Just think about it.
Yeah,
Animals
it's
don't
always
deserve
about
it. We all deserve to live and be free, you know? Have a good
nice
one.
day, man.
Yeah, you too. Cheers. How will you fertilize soil without livestock? However, oh, that's right, compost. Plants fertilize themselves. Oh shit, if we only knew. I wish vegans understood that people eat meat, it's okay, don't force it upon others. Yeah, I wish non-vegans understood that when you consume meat, you're forcing your choice on a sentient being. And your choice is not just forcing them, it's taking their life, it's exploiting them, it's abusing them. But yeah, we're the one forcing them. How dare we tell you to not exploit and slaughter sentient beings? Oh no, you are so forced. Look at you being forced. Please. That force. I'm using so much force with you. I'm forcing you to not eat animal products. So much force is being used on you. I am forcing you right now. I am hypnotizing you. How do chickens die? Wait, how do chickens die if I just eat their unfertilized eggs from a farm? What the fuck? Well, you see, it's not that difficult. Only the females lay the eggs. Only the females lay the eggs. And on top of the fact that, you know what? The eggs come out of their ass and it's not their crack, whatever. But on top of the fact that those eggs don't really belong to you, they belong to the chickens, and you think you just have the right to take them because they're there and you can. Fuck it. You know what? This pigeon, I can take this pigeon. I can just take this pigeon. They're mine now. Doesn't matter. I can, therefore I should. That's the logic, first of all. Second, only the females lay eggs. The male chicks get macerated up alive in a blender. They get put in a blender and they get blended up alive on their first day of life. Also, the chickens, when their egg production declines, get killed. There's a lot to be said, but, you know, it's not just, the chicken is not an animal, bruh. It's more than that. If I respect the animal and don't kill it, I'm vegan. Well, if you don't enslave and kill them, yeah, you're vegan. It's a good one. Yeah. Thank you for the super chat, Royal634. Yeah, if you don't enslave and kill them, then you're vegan. Yeah. Being vegan means hypocrite. Growing your own product means you are for animal rights. Bro, that's stupid. I decided to tell people when they're acting stupid. That's a stupid argument. I'm convinced he's trolling now. Yeah, I think he's trolling when he's saying stupid shit like that. You don't care about the animals that get killed to protect your crops. Well, actually, the thing is, you see, you have two choices over here. I'm gonna make it easy for you. One choice is animals get killed in crop production and you eat plant-based products. You're right, it fucking sucks. That's one of the choices. And this other choice is animals get killed in crop products, we produce more crops, we kill more animals in crop productions, and we enslave some animals and also kill them. Which one would be the better choice? Wait, let me think. So in one choice we kill some animals to protect our crops. In the other choice, we enslave and kill way more animals. Which one is the better choice? Let me think. Okay, stop. Let me think. Kill some. If I add 2, if I put it to the 1, 3, and then I put 4. Yeah, I don't know. If you crash out, do you think you can get more people to walk up to you? I mean, those guys were like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Anti-vegans are so confidently stupid. Yeah. I've just disliked sending hate from Australia. Bro, don't you know Australia doesn't exist? It's simple. I'm using the flat earth mentality now. I've never seen it, therefore it doesn't exist. Simple. Just listening. Hello, y'all, having fun, Chip. Hey, Carol, thank you for being here. Will you ban halal meat? I will ban the exploitation, abuse, and slaughter of sentient beings. You can derive whatever that means. I think you can use the next logical step and answer the question to that. Pussy don't exist to Chip. Pussy don't exist to Chip? Do you mean that? Do I get women consensually? Yeah, some women consent. Hi.
Can I say something?
Well, you can't really be on camera because you're very young. Yeah.
I wanted to say 6'7".
You wanted to say 6'7"?
Yeah.
Well, you can say it off camera if you want to say that.
6'7".
6'7", okay. Bye, have a good one. Just a very young girl coming to say 6'7". Okay, everyone, I'm gonna go. It's just nonsense, and I'm getting cold. Yeah, Nadia, 6'7". Chip, 80% of the soybean products is a waste product of tofu production. No, it is not. That's false. We feed that 80% of milk product to animals instead of putting it in a landfill. That's also false. Renee says cute. Yeah, she was cute. She was shy and cute. It's fine. Just a child, right? Being a child. Thank you so much, everyone. For being here. Yeah, we end on the 6-7 note. I'm gonna go do a little bit more work because so many people are so concerned that I don't have a job and I gotta keep that job, so I'm gonna keep working. I was telling everybody about I'll see you in the next one, probably tomorrow, okay? I'm gonna do some outreach also tomorrow and I'll see you there, okay? Probably will not be wearing this because it's fucking cold with shaving my head. It's been fun. Yeah, thank you. If you've been enjoying it and you've had fun, hit that like. And thank you for everyone who made all the super chats. I really appreciate it. Let me see if I can thank everyone individually for all the super chats here. I want to thank Renee. Thank you so much. Silva, thank you so much, Renee. Silva, you made also a super chat. You became a member and you said 5 membership. That's amazing. Royal asked me, what country are you in? Have you eaten a steak? And I forgot to reply. I'm in Netherlands. I have eaten a steak. They suck. And Renee 67 again. Thank you so much, Renee, for the super chat. Appreciate you. I also, what did I want to say? Also, I forgot what I wanted to say. Oh yeah, I want to give a shout out. In case you don't know, we give shout outs to the people who comment first on the stream when it ends. The shout out today is Draculum. Draculum, you're amazing, man. I've seen you in the chat also, having conversations with people, having conversations in the chat, looking into the comments. And by the way, this video that I made I said it in the beginning on Instagram, it got like 200,000 views. So I think it's doing also pretty okay on YouTube. So drop in and see some of the comments if you want to reply to some of the cringe comments. You don't have to, by the way. Just saying if you want to. Thank you, Draculum, for doing everything you do. Being first. I also want to give a shout out. I think I already gave a shout out to the first person who I think Jake Lagatare was the first person who commented, who started the chat. We also give shout outs to that. But I haven't seen anybody say the number yet of the stream, because now I also do this thing where I hide the number in the snapshot of the stream, and the first person to find the number gets a shout out also. But I see nobody, or at least I didn't see anybody who saw the snapshot. And yes, Gem Lettuce will be live today. I might be there also. I'm not sure yet, but I might be live there also. Jake, you're awesome, man. Thank you for doing everything that you do. In case you don't know, Jake does also streams online. He has conversations with people in the US and everything. Just speaking to the chat, but I'm ending. Have a good one. Okay, thank you, everyone. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next one, okay? In case you're not vegan, there's a 3-minute video that you maybe want to watch, you know? 3 minutes out of your life. See, this person, look. You're still doing this? Get a job, dude. Sage, thank you for being so concerned. I appreciate it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and work a little bit. So I appreciate it, okay? Have a good one, everyone.